Here we go. Everybody, let me
mine up.
send out my stream announcements.
Am I on the stream now?
You are on the stream now.
Hello.
Don't say anything too crazy.
Oh, okay. Can I?
Hello.
Can I say that?
There you go.
For that?
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay.
Okay.
Hello.
Sorry.
Penalties 9 refactor. Just gonna open that mother.
Okay. Stream announcement is out. I forgot how to stream. I haven't done this in forever.
Okay, I should also be going live notification.
That's not what I wanted. Maps. And we'll pull this up too while we're at it.
Working on Penalties 9 again. It's been like 2 weeks, something like that. I don't know. It's been a minute.
Yeah, it's been about 2 weeks, I think.
Where is my YouTube link? Mayhaps. No YouTube?
Oh, you turn on the shared chat.
Yeah, I'll do that in a second when I go live. I have to wait till I'm actually live to do it.
Yeah. What am I? Do I have everything?
I hit the
I probably have everything.
I hit the start streaming button.
I need to clean my glasses. They are very dirty.
Oh shit. I make game. I make game.
You make game.
Ask questions. Category software and game development. Forgot how stream has been a minute.
Yes, I real. You said, are you streaming tonight the other day? And I was like, wait, I forgot I stream. That's a thing I do.
Yeah. Fuck, there's so many songs I want to listen to right now that I don't have on my playlist because I can't.
It's over.
Fuck. It's fine. Hello. Okay, I think I'm live now. It looks
okay, let's go.
Cosmic? Does Cosmic is like... Cosmic is always staring at the going live channel. My goat.
Insane.
Goat. Alright. Hello. Hi.
Hello.
Okay. What are you working on?
Oh, you didn't turn on the shared chat. I have no clue what I'm doing. I haven't... that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Okay. So...
Just I need to figure out what I'm doing with anything.
Yeah. Where's my coaster? I don't know where my coaster is. I guess my drink is going over.
Because you have the thing here, the first floor MVP. Yeah,
yes. So we are currently missing some stuff on the boss.
I see.
I need to program the boss at some point.
You have a lot of those filled out that I don't.
A bunch of the stuff. The enemies. Room completion rewards. Honestly, you know what you could do? So you're really, really good with game feel. That's like kind of the big thing. Yeah. That's one of the things that I feel like you are really, really good with. Do you just want to walk through and play through the game once and just like see if there's anything that you feel like is missing or doesn't feel as impactful as it should?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I don't think we've done that for a minute. And I think that's one of the parts of the charm that I haven't kept in mind a lot.
Yeah.
And I think would be worth keeping in mind because I think a lot of people really like that. I think it's also probably like the most important thing for an indie game. Boop,
yeah.
Boop. So true. Boop, 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 boop. I'm also hyper as fuck because I took my second dose of Adderall.
Let's go.
An hour and a half ago.
Banger.
And then I also picked up some tea. So I've got some caffeine flowing in my veins and I got some Adderall.
Does the game just run currently? Does the game just run currently? I haven't.
Sure.
I think it does.
It should. Oh, okay. You were asking that as if something broke, and that had me really worried.
No, I was just wondering because I haven't run it recently. Beep boop.
Yeah, it should just.
Oh, I forgot.
It should just
mana
work.
bar. You gotta change the mana bar. I don't know if you do. You have any changes that you haven't pushed up?
Yes. Are they important? Maybe. Let's find out together.
The dust particles on the player don't do anything. They don't trigger when you land and jump anymore.
Oh, they don't. Oh, yeah.
That's okay.
Shit. Okay, can you? Yeah, honestly, it's not okay. Can you do me a favor? If you have any notes like that, write them down.
Okay, yeah.
Because
I can go ahead and put that in my list of things.
Yeah, because stuff like that is like very important that I do not notice because that's not the stuff that I care about. I do whenever it's missing, but I just don't immediately remember it. What's up?
Why is everything with the cards backwards? Oh wait.
What do you mean?
There we go. That was weird.
Huh?
Let me see if I can recreate that. Hold up. No, clear hand, clear deck. Okay, it's just if you add the cards and then hold down right click before they have time to like load in, they're backwards.
Okay.
And when I move right, the cursor moves left, and when I move left, the cursor moves right.
Is it currently doing that?
Yes. So this is me
and
moving.
if you were to let go,
I'm moving right.
grab,
I'm moving left now.
Right?
Moving right. Moving left. So it's backwards. So the direction that I would normally think it would go is switched. And then now it's back to normal.
Huh. Yeah, let me take a look at that actually. I'm curious now.
So if we don't do that, we just add a bunch of cards.
So do they spawn like this?
Oh, they spawn like that until you select a card. That's weird.
Mine are not doing that.
Oh.
There might actually be some changes I haven't pushed up. Let me take a look. Well, there's 95 changes I haven't pushed up, so we're gonna find out which of these matter.
Yeah.
Yes, there are lots of changes to this, actually.
Okay.
Yeah. God, it's been so long since I've touched this project.
I know.
But I will say,
it's probably a good thing.
This is a really good sign right now because I'm sitting here and I'm looking at this and I'm like, I know exactly what this code was doing. I know exactly what was going on here, which is really good because the scariest thing is whenever you leave a project for 2 weeks, don't touch it, and then come back and you're like, what even was this?
Yeah. Let me think. So you still want the cards to pop up in front of you when you enter the room?
No.
No, okay. Because it's still doing that.
No,
I can add that.
That's gone on my side.
Oh, okay. Do you want to, like, just push up the changes that you have if it works?
Asterisk, yes. I'm going to break these up into multiple commits, and then I guess that's the first thing I'll do today is I'll break up everything into commits so that we have the things that we need.
Also, do we have like a combined to-do list? Because I know we have like the history of your tasks and my tasks, but it would be nice if there's some place when there's just like small things that like either of us can do. Like I just noticed that the pumpkin card does not play a sound when you throw it anymore, or when it pops.
Yeah.
Which like that's something that either of us could easily do. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
But just something where you can put like little bugs like that. Because that's also it's good. I want to have some place where I can just keep a list of things that let's like little things that I can do. I really need to make more lists. A lot of this stuff, I just need to be more specific with what I want to do, because a lot of my to-dos are very broad, and it's like I open it, it's like I don't remember what any of this means.
So what is your ideal position as part of like the game development thing? Like, would you say that you would want to be the designer? Would you want to be the artist? Or like
at this point it's kind of hard to tell, because like a lot of this I find it hard to work with some of the systems, because like you've made a lot of them. Like I'd like to, but I would need to figure out how they work. Like one thing that I want to do is make more cards. Like that's something that I think I can do okay. But I would need to relearn how the card system works since you like redid the entire thing.
Yeah, fair.
So I think there's like a difference between what I want to be doing and what I'm like currently capable of doing.
Okay. I was just curious because I don't know where you see yourself.
That's something I'm still trying to figure out, because I never really thought through it a whole lot when you started just like changing random stuff. Like it's all good that's
I mean we can take a day and just go through some of the systems that you have questions about at some point if you want.
Yeah. Because one thing I was also thinking of doing is like creating cards as like promotional material, like doing like a short every couple days or every day on like, oh, I made this new card, this is what it does, sort of like a series. Because I've heard from a couple people I've talked to that like series of things are very good for like getting attention, because it's like, oh, this is cool, I want to see what the next one is.
Yeah.
Whoa, I won 5 from the jump catch game. I don't know how that works.
You won 5 from the jump catch.
Yeah.
Sorry, I see a message in chat. I will read it in a second. I need to lock in for a moment so that he can have all of these changes. What is this? Oh yeah. I know what this is.
But yeah,
what changes?
Oh, good.
Oh, sorry. What's up?
I definitely think in general I want to be doing more content stuff rather than systems, which is like obviously what we've been doing. But like, I think just focusing on that more, and on your end, it would be very helpful if you could like try to design the systems in ways that aren't too hard to understand, since I can sometimes struggle with like more complicated things.
Yeah, I got you. Makes sense.
So like designing things in such a way that it's easy to add new things.
What is all of this doing?
Which I'm sure is already a goal that you have.
Kinda, yeah. I need you to move, Callie. I'm sorry, my cat jumped into my lap. Okay, well, my concentration's been broken on that. So let me read this really quickly. Let's see. Hi, my video on composition was absolutely amazing. You watched it about 7 times. Can you get a semi-composition video for like players making a modular? Thanks. Like a player modular composition thing, maybe. Players, honestly, it would probably be worth making a video talking about players in general, because I know a lot of people ask me whether or not you should use a state machine for the player. The answer to that is usually a no from me.
No, it's no. The answer is no.
It's usually a no. If it's a 3D platformer, I think state machines work well.
Yeah.
Honestly, a lot of 3D games, they kind of work well. But in a lot of 2D games, the answer is usually a no from me. So, yeah, going over how you can break down components and then put things together might be a worthwhile thing.
I was about to say, why is that card grayed out? And then I forgot we added mana.
Yeah, we added mana. We got mana in this bitch.
I think cards is one thing I need to look at in terms of the design a little bit.
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about though with the overall system and making sure that everything flows, like doesn't break in between uses, is probably something that you're like, I can do. But in terms of like, if there's a card that you're like, I want to try this out, you would want the ability to do that. And currently you don't really have that because you don't really know how the ability system works. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. I think I only caught like the second half of that because my brain stopped working. But yes.
Yeah, so pretty much you would want to make more cards, but you can't currently because of not using the new.
Yeah, like more cards, more enemies. The enemies I did slightly better at. But
yeah. May I ask why you use Visual Studio Code instead of the built-in Godot editor? So I use the built-in Godot editor. I'm just doing git changes right now, and I like doing my git changes through this rather than through the command line. But in terms of code, I do use this text editor mostly. And it is entirely just personal preference which one you use. Visual Studio Code does work really well with Godot. This is for the orbiting code. Enemy projectile was a fix that made this so this doesn't break. Card res has a fixed space. Here's a bunch of my to-do lists. Those don't matter. This matters. This, I guess, does matter, kind of. This doesn't. What does this change?
Fire Goober, surreal.
What is this?
I need to name my things better. What is what?
What is this? There's a change to the tile map in here that's changing the terrain peering bit. And I don't know why it would have changed that, because I don't
I have
think
no
I
clue what
changed
that
it.
even is.
I'm just gonna ignore it until it comes up again. Rectangle shape. Okay, yeah, so I'm just gonna commit all of these rooms.
Okay.
There may be merge conflicts, just a heads up. Well, there will be almost certainly merge conflicts. I think. Audio manager, just a spacing. Level manager does actually matter. I'll commit both of these. I don't think these mana bars matter. I think everything is set up in such a way that it shouldn't matter about these at all. Okay. A bunch of misc changes, including exit changes, including exit rework. What else did I do? Exit rework. Enemy AI changes. And name map. Let's see. Interesting Git changes like GitHub. So does it upload your code from Godot itself? No. So the way that Git works is you can just say like, we can make changes, and it will detect what the difference is between, like the last version of it versus the changes you've made locally. And then you can tell it to commit these changes. So what I just did was I put them up to these are ready to go up. And then I gave them a commit message. And so now I can hit this button, which will push and pull changes. And it'll probably complain, yes, because of these two files. These two files need to be most likely reverted. Let me see what changes they were. But they don't upload from Godot itself. It's just like a anything kind of thing. Wise choice. Just count yourself lucky you didn't have to work in Construct 3. It doesn't work with GitHub at all. Does Construct 3 use like binary files or some weird shit instead of anything that's human readable and works with Git? Also, yeah, this is not the Game Jam game now. The Game Jam game had to be canceled because of some personal shit going on, unfortunately. But what changes did you make on the progress bar? I wonder if it would be worth it for me to just revert this completely. You did
the
some stuff to
progress bar?
That's
Yeah.
fine.
I just like made
Yeah,
it
you
look
did.
nice.
Okay, that's fine. I'll just revert it. I'm fine with that. These changes do not matter to me in the slightest. I can redo them if I need to. Actually, you can stay. Bye and goodbye. I'm not married to those at all.
I remember one of the things we were working on last time was the messing around with the library and trying to figure out how the heck,
yeah.
yes, the tiles. Those were being really annoying. The tiles.
Yes.
Because I wanted to add the
mean
destructible
Did you remove the mana bar?
objects. What?
No, you didn't. Did you move the mana bar? Where the fuck is the mana bar now?
I don't know.
Mana bar. Current change. This is from me. I'm just gonna hope that this doesn't matter, and I'm gonna say accept incoming change. If it fails, it fails. Fuck it, we ball, is what we say.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, I did the cardinal sin. It's fine. Before Godot realized something happened, I closed it. So that's kind of interesting. Is GitHub like a backup system for the game, or is it something to view the history and how it progressed? So it can be both. It can be both, and it can be even more. So the main reason that we use GitHub, if you're doing a project on your own, you don't technically need to use Git or anything like that. The reason we use GitHub is because we're both working on the game. So he can make changes on his side, I can make changes on my side, and then Git will kind of merge those together and will allow us to work on the project at the same time. It's not like a real-time editor, but it's like I'm over here doing this, he's over there doing that, you know, so on and so forth. So what's wrong with you? So static function, I'm actually going to clean that up. I'm so tired of seeing this fucking error. Minimap, get the fuck out of here. As far as I'm aware, you don't exist, nor do you matter. Are you being used here? No. Okay. Goodbye. Wait, what did this say? Fuck. I gotta go check my VOD really quickly. That said that something was still using that resource.
Why is this not? There we go.
And I don't know what it was. youtube.com/ I believe it's /live or something.
Sure.
I see a live video on YouTube. Roblox. Oh shit! Turn that off. Sorry, that was loud. I accidentally opened up the first stream like an idiot, thinking it would not be a Roblox really loud stream.
Very funny.
It was in fact a Roblox really loud stream. All right, let's see what's going on here. So something complained about minimap.gd being used. So whenever I went to delete it, shit. Oh my god, I deleted it in like 2 frames. Let me go back. Back. Please confirm. Oh, it just says files to be deleted. I thought it said it was being used by something. Can you ask a million questions? Well, that's question number 1. You only have 999,999 remaining. So use those wisely, but yes, you can.
What if we made Dante 9 3D?
Yeah.
Got rid of the slimes.
It's such a cool way of doing that. You know, Roblox is a real-time editor. Always wanted something similar with other engines like Godot. Yeah, so it's not real-time, unfortunately. But it is like you're able to work on them together, which is nice. Let me reload the project, see if anything else is in here complaining. Oh, I love my cat. She's so comfy. She loves sitting on my lap. Alright.
At some point, we'll want to think about how you start the game.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think we should have like kind of like a lobby-like area. Like that'd be too hard to make.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I was thinking kind of like Dungeon,
resources.
where there's like an area with like NPCs and stuff that you can talk to.
Mm-hmm.
I also still haven't thought through entirely if we want to do like, if you can do any kind of deck building before the run.
I think you could do,
or we could
you can
even
have like a custom start.
Yeah, or we could even have it like Slay the Spire, where like the different cats give you different starting decks.
Yeah, I think that's fine too.
But like, I'm not sure if I want that, or if I want it to be that every run you can just customize your deck at the beginning with like a certain number of cards. But that could be like overwhelming for people just starting out.
Yeah, I think we keep it simple first, and then
yeah,
after we do that. So error failed. Make sure this is okay. All right, dude. Whatever, man. Whatever you say. Just reload. Go, my Godot. Reload.
Go, my Godot.
You know, coming from Unity, it like worried me that I had to restart my project so much in Godot. But the main issue with that is probably the fact that opening a Unity project takes so fucking long. But
Very
with
true.
Godot, it's just like, yeah, dude, I can just close and reopen it whenever. Alright, could not preload resource file player.tscn. Failed to load script player spawn with error parse error. Okay, player spawn has a parse error because of player tscn error while parsing this. Dude.
What other enemies did I have in here?
Error resource file. Is it because of line 1008? I didn't know there were 1008 lines in this file, but I guess that makes enough sense. Smooth progress bar is something that does not exist. Shit. Well, no, it should, right? It does.
Oh yeah, by the way, I just watched the latest Jonas Tyroller video. It's pretty decent. I would recommend checking it out.
What did he talk about?
He was talking with the guy who made Bopple Battle about
Don't know if I know that one.
basically how he I don't know. He did a lot of weird things with the game in terms of like development, and then he did a lot of marketing through like shorts, which I've heard is actually really good these days, so that's something I want to start doing. The problem is I suck at like writing and good ideas for videos. But one thing that he pointed out that is something I should be writing down, keeping an eye out for, is like just things that you could turn into stories during development. So like you like bugs or just funny things that happen.
Yeah.
Because like I'm sure there's plenty of things like that have happened, but I just haven't remembered them. I don't know.
The boy kisser. Sorry, I see a couple messages in chat. I'm gonna ignore you for just a moment because I have this on my mind.
Yeah, he hates you
what's
guys.
wrong with it. If you're able to answer their question, go ahead.
Oh yeah, sure.
But I don't know if you...
Make the simplest inventory possible, but my game doesn't have a player. What do I do? I have never made an inventory before, so that is...
Really?
I'm sure you can answer that question.
Your game doesn't have a player. What does your game have instead of a player? Well... I'm trying to think of what games would not have a player.
I mean, the inventory doesn't have to be connected to the player, does it?
It doesn't, no. You could have an auto load that's an inventory, or if you want it to not be a no... well...
Auto load would probably just be the simplest.
If you have some way to interact with the world, you could have that, like, you can have it attached to that, you could have it persist between levels by using an auto load.
I love auto loads.
You could have a thing... 1023... 1023... What's wrong with your script? External script don't exist.
What am I doing? What am I doing?
You're
no, I can go ahead and...
Where's the script? Tell me, Godot. Health component? What are the chances I can just, like, remove this and then, like, do it myself?
I don't know. It's a good question.
Load. Godot. Player dots. See it. Dope. Okay, so that loads. We just don't have a progress bar. We don't have the thing. So what if I go smooth progress bar using specifically the scene? Up onto the player and then save. Okay. Alright, and then back in here. Smooth progress bar. External range bar. What the fuck? Oh, you made it. You made the. You made the thing editable, right?
Hmm?
You made it. This thing. You probably right-clicked and made this editable children. I'm assuming.
Maybe.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Editable. Okay.
Yeah, I probably did.
Some other shit going on there. Okay. I guess I'll just load this in myself. I'll do it manually. Whatever. So I remove this, we'll revert this range, revert selected ranges. And I need to find out what script you pulled in. So, hi Callie, hi baby, what's up? I love this creature so much, but like, man, you know?
Yeah.
She gets really upset whenever I talk, which is like really unfortunate.
Yeah, I think most people do.
Yeah, that checks out.
I'm joking.
So the name is
you do literally have like the perfect tutorial voice. It's kind of insane.
Yippee! Yeah. Let's see. I can let's duplicate this down a line and set this to this ID, and then remove the UID load, and then instead load in the script. And oh, you don't realize this is a Godot file, do you? Shit. It's fine, I guess. Doesn't bother me that much. Reload and work. Yippee! Okay, cool. Does the game run? Let's find out. Okay, sorry, let me... Question 2, or... Make the player, then make your inventory. Then since you made your inventory, you can delete the player. Since you don't have a player, you need to delete the inventory system to start clean. Save management games to deckbuilder. Yeah, so for a game like that, if you wanted an inventory, you could just have like a manager in the tree. So like, for example, let's say that we have this room. Let's say that this is our level. This is where we're building everything. You could just have a node here. that is like the, this is your player, quote unquote. You could also do like an auto load up here under your globals auto loads. Or if you wanted to go the other way, you can do statics inside of scripts. Shit, I am still searching in there. Godot 4.5 isn't out, right?
I don't think
you can
so.
do static functions like this, where you can use the class name and then the function name without having an instance first. What did you say, JW? Sorry?
I said I don't think so.
Okay. I'm going to check. Godot engine. Because once 4.5 comes out, we're going to upgrade for sure. No, they haven't. Wow, they haven't put out a beta in over 2 weeks. I wonder what's up.
Crazy.
Or no, sorry, no, they
they're
put out
literally
a beta.
us.
Sorry. No, they put out a beta a week ago. They're not us. Let's see. So you said, question 3, you started watching the animation tree video. You stopped whenever I mentioned dictionaries because you don't know what they are. Will I make a video about it? Is it too simple? It is. So I will say it is too simple for me to make a full video on. However, I can give you the world's quickest explanation of it. And we'll do this by also going to get the Godot documentation. So if you want to find out what something is, you can go to the Godot documentation. I'll just show you how you could do this for the future, but I will explain it to you. You can just look up dictionary, and here's like everything you need to know about them. But essentially, what a dictionary is you have a so imagine you have an array, where it's like an array. It's a list of numbers or something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. So if you want to access a number from this array, this is index 0, this is index 1, and so on. Oops, that's not a 1. And so on. And you have to access them via an index. They're kind of like a list in a way. A dictionary is a little different because rather than indexing into it based on which spot in the list it is, you instead define some sort of way that you can place that in and return it out later. So we usually denote these with curly braces like that. So instead of using numbers, you could have strings. So you can have an object that is mapped via the string bruh, which is mapped to something like the number 5. And then later, anytime you want to reference this number 5, you can reference it via the string bruh. This gets really, really important because you're able to put anything asterisk as the key, and you can put anything else asterisk as the value, which means that you can reference whatever's in this slot based on whatever's here. And one cool thing about this is that means that you can have unique entries based on whatever the key is. Yes, yeah. Yep. You can also, in Godot, so if we have a dictionary, which I'll just find really quickly as a string mapped to an int. So you can do something like dict sub bruh equals 5. So this works. And then you can do like print dict sub bruh. This works. We'll get back our 5. This will crash, however. And the reason is because there's no key bruh inside the dictionary. So if you want to do this in a null safe way, you can do .get and then pass in the key. And it will by default pass back out null if there's not anything there. Or if you want a default value, you can define this here as like a fallback. So dictionaries are just really, really handy for mapping one object to another, or one object to some sort of data without introducing a custom class somewhere in between. So we use dictionaries all over the place, like a lot. They don't replace arrays the same way that arrays don't replace dictionaries. It's like there are two sides of it. They have two different use cases. Also, I think you should be good. Oh, I didn't even run the game. Let me make sure it works. I'm assuming it does. Yeah, things are a little broken here. Oh, broken because of something. Where the fuck is this? Who are you? Self is root level room 2 player hand smooth progress bar.
What?
Progress bar is not defined. Why is bar not defined? Oh, because you are the bar. No? What?
Okay, so I wrote down a few ideas of stuff we should add for more game feel. I can come up with more. Just what I thought of. Right now, one thing that I was thinking of is how hard would it be, do you think, to make the vines and like waving particles like move when the player hits them?
Not difficult at all.
I'm just trying to think, because it's currently using a shader on all of them, and I'm not sure if that it would be better to edit that or to entirely redo how it's done. Because if we had to like entirely redo it, I don't know if it'd really be worth it. But
yeah,
that's just a little thing that I thought could be fun. And then also, I was writing down some stuff for the hub area. I'm bad at writing down like long things, but it's good enough. So different cats might have different starting decks. Yeah.
Oh, you don't have nitro anymore. Fuck. I was just gonna say, can you up your stream quality, because it's a little hard to read, but you can't.
Yeah. Let me see. Can I?
Nope. Okay. Then. Was the mana bar working on your side?
What?
Can you?
Oh yeah, it works on my side. Yeah.
Okay, so it works on your side. I broke something.
Oh, nice.
Somewhere. So it just works.
Yeah, it does work.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of weird things going on with mine. Yeah. Okay, I'll work on fixing that. So I'll push up what I've got, so that you can play around with what's here.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of shit that has just been out of sync for a while.
All right. Okay, and let me see. So then I also wanted to have like the different card backs, kind of like Balatro, where they have the decks that give you like different buffs and debuffs to kind of slightly change things. Because that wouldn't be hard to do, just like more stamina with less health or like larger hand size, things like that. One thing I want to add is some way to view your stats, so we'll want to make sure we track that. Because people like that.
Yeah, we can do that.
We'll want to have custom runs. That'll be later. And we need to have some kind of gambling. Obviously. Yeah. Because I love gambling.
Okay. You should be good to pull changes now.
Okay.
And pray that they work.
One thing I also thought of is when working on cards, I don't know, it might be a good idea to think of like what kind of builds people would make. Yeah. And then create cards from that.
I believe it was Nasitos. But he said one of the things for card building things is you just like, you imagine that you are that person. Like imagine yourself as someone who wants to run a specific type of build and then create cards that would fit that build.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah. Also, Snowball Absinthe, you said, new to channel, when to use resources, aren't they just singletons? No. So resources are a really cool thing because they are, at their simplest, they are a shared piece of data between things. However, the cool part about resources is that you can save them to disk. So for example, okay, all right, cat. She's pissed because she's flicking her tail and it's hitting the chair, which is making her upset and making her flick her tail again. So, for example, we have all of our cards are resources. So it allows us to save these to disk and then come back to them later and give them the information that we need. So we define these resources like so, with all of these different fields. And then we can go into the editor and edit these as we need to. So if we wanted to quickly change, okay, our sword card does too much damage. People are saying that it's way too broken. We can, nerf it here. And then that's our change. Or we could also change, how many charges of the sword you get, or how quickly you can use it, or what the mana cost is. It's also really handy because there are only two things you can edit in the inspector. So, whenever you do an export to edit something, the only two things that you can do that with are nodes and resources. There's nothing else that you can do that with. So if you don't want it to be a node and you want to be able to edit it inside of the inspector, it needs to be a resource. I'll see as Callie is. She left.
Did you fix the mana bar? Because it's working now.
It's working on yours?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Nope. I didn't.
Nope, something broke.
Something broke? Oh, shit. Oh, okay. Those.
That was me.
roofs
Sorry,
up.
that was me accidentally pressing D.
Yeah. So what's the... I cannot read that error. Check out how bad this error
It
is to read on this
says
screen right now.
Oh, I'm sorry. Invalid
Look at
call,
this
non-existent.
non-nitro haver.
Non-existent function close in base nil. So it's saying
Okay, so that's
door
nil
root
because
does
there's
not
no door root.
exist.
I thought that I removed that, but I guess I
Door
didn't.
root. I don't know what any of this does.
That's weird because
It's a little bit smaller. What is this in? This is
sorry. What did you do?
Room
Can
base.
you-
It's
are
in
you
room
still-
base.
Are you still in the game?
Yeah.
Still have the game open. Don't close it. Can you hit the continue button inside of Godot?
Godot. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. And then can you? Ah, shit. Can you stop pressing D? Just press D one time. So you
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Can you Shift R?
Shift R. Yeah.
Copy seed and paste that to me, please.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Forgot we can do that now. Kind of a banger.
Yeah. I hope that it works. I don't know if it works. Can you also press 1 or 2?
I don't know
on
what the
your keyboard?
heck
I
is
don't know
wrong
which
with
one it
this.
is, so that I can see your map.
Yeah, 2.
Okay, yeah. So that's what that looks like. Okay, I'm just gonna take a snipping tool of that to make sure that that seed stuff is working.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you're good to do whatever now.
What happened with the doors here? Why are they like this?
Because of the changes that I made.
Okay.
It's a whole lot of thing. I haven't fixed that yet.
It's okay.
Oopsie. I probably shouldn't have pushed that up, actually. There's so many things
That's
that need to
okay.
be just like cleaned up. Oops.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me go into level.gd, which is where we are generating the rooms. So before we set up the rooms, I want to do level manager. Let's set the seed. I'm going to pass in the seed that you just gave me, which is in our Discord chat. There. And then if I run, hopefully this generates the same seed. Okay. So it's really cool to see two friends work on a fame together. I'm assuming you mean game. But yeah, most Godot YouTubers are solo. Yeah, true. True. That looks like that is... Okay, that is the right generation. Does this crash whenever I go up here? The answer is no, it doesn't crash. But yours does.
Interesting.
Do you have any outstanding changes?
No. Yes.
None.
I think. Let's see.
What kind of changes? I can't see.
Oh
what
wait,
those
no,
are.
this is literally just in the docs.
It's
I
just
lied.
in the docs. Okay, let me
Yeah.
see if I have outstanding changes because there's a chance. What script crashed?
Let's see.
Sorry, it was the
It
one
was
that had,
in-
like, door root.close.
Yes, it was doorroot.close in room base.
In room base.
Room
okay.
base, yes.
Door root.
I can. How do I?
Door manager.
Is there a way to run it with the set seed? I can try it again and see.
Yeah,
on my
if
end.
you control P level.gd.
Control P.
Yep. And then scroll up to the top where the ready function is. Copy lines, either copy line 16 or replace the randi with the seed that you gave me.
Okay. I really need to like figure out how to use Godot faster. Nope, there's a random letter in there for some reason.
Maybe. You're gonna have to restart the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, thank you for... Blah, 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 blah. Can you accomplish the same thing by connecting to a SQL database? That's overkill as fuck.
Nope, it worked.
It worked? Okay, cool. I wonder if maybe you ran backwards then? I don't know, actually, then. I don't know what...
Well, it was saying, let's see. Let me see if I can figure
okay,
out
now
what
it
might have
crashed. Okay,
happened. Okay, it
I
happened
know what
again.
happened. I know what happened.
Because it was saying that room base was null. I don't remember what room base
Yeah.
is in here.
So what ended up happening was it started the transition between the rooms and then it closed the door, and so it was unloaded.
Yeah.
Which shouldn't be an issue eventually. Yeah, the SQL database is like very much overkill, in my opinion, I think. But it's a lot of it comes from the fact that you can edit a lot of these in the editor. And then also changes to these will be reflected at runtime if you're still referencing them. So you can edit these right here and it will automatically update within Godot. Also, hello. We are making a roguelike. It's like Enter the Gungeon, but sideways. And instead of picking up guns, you pick up cards.
Well, I know one thing I can do at some point. I might even try it tonight. I'm not sure, but it's rework the health bar, because the health bar is awful, and I'm sure that I can figure out at least a slightly better way to do it.
I was also thinking about the health bar. It'd be kind of cool if you started with like 3 or 4 hearts. Which obviously means that you will not be having the Dante's 9 thematic right off the bat.
I'm sure that's okay.
But what if there's theoretically a way that if you played your cards right, you could get 9 hearts in a run, and then that gives you some sort of bonus relic thing as like a you got to 9 hearts. Idea. Here's like it could be called like Cloud 9 or like something like that, or like 9 lives or something. That way you could still have the health be a thematic without you starting with 18 HP. Also, hello, Lukaiza. Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Lukaiza, we still need to talk about lore stuff because you're good at that and I'm not. Some point we need to do that.
Lukaiza does write some crazy cool
shit. I just need to like go through all the mechanics and be like, here's this mechanic, come up with like a cool thematic reason for it.
You said you pulled my change. Well, yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the health bar or the mana bar just does not work for me, and I think I know why. Maybe not.
I do also have a couple ideas from like my brother that could be fun to figure out how to implement.
Okay, what?
Yeah, the more I think about it, the more I actually want to like work on this, so that's probably a good thing.
Yeah. So what do you think?
Good.
Sorry, you put down a list of things, right?
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Could you toss me the current list so that I could at least look at it and see if there's...
Yeah, I can go and push up the changes to this.
Okay, thank you.
I'll probably add more. But I added some to my list. You can still help with them, because some of them I will probably be like, how the heck do I do this? And I added some stuff to the game feel. I need to add more. I need to work on that.
I like that you blanket commit everything, any file change that's up, so you just committed up the change where you change the seed. So it's gonna be the set seed every time, which is fine. Okay. It's just, yeah.
I'm an artist, bro. What do you expect?
Yeah, not much.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yes, one thing we need to do, or one of us or both of us need to do very soon is a trailer. Because the Steam page has been up for a very long time without a trailer, and that is pretty important. Even something like basic and placeholder. So.
I wonder...
Probably already have that like in my to-do list somewhere, and I just forgot about it. No, I don't.
It would be kind of cool to create a trailer of... Sorry, I'm just thinking about things. It'd be kind of cool as like an extra side thing to set it up so that you could record your inputs and then play them back so that you could create a trailer based on that. But I don't know. Probably could just do gameplay. Could honestly probably just make the game run in like half speed so that you can do some cool stuff and then speed it up after the fact.
That's not a bad idea.
What was the stuff about you writing cool stuff earlier? JW was saying that you guys
just need like narrative help
at some point.
Yeah. Yes I do.
But I was just saying that you have some cool writing stuff that you do.
Yeah.
You have a
Yeah, I was just saying that like
universe.
I'll probably just
cool.
give you like mechanics and ask for lore explanations for them.
So
like,
okay,
why does the player
changes.
get different decks? Why does the player have I don't know, different things like that.
Redo smoke effect.
I'm sure you can figure it out.
You didn't write down the pumpkin sounds, by the way.
Oh yeah, right. Let me. What's the best way to do this?
Being overwhelmed.
Let me add.
Things that need to be fixed.
That's why you write them down on a list, and then when you don't know what to do, you just look at the list and be like, "I'm doing this
You're
today."
Right. You're right. I'm gonna write down some things in the.
So I'm going to make a. Ooh, that doesn't make big text. We're going to have a list for little bugs.
What's in here? Make
this is
sure
just
to
like
vigorously test that player death doesn't break things. Consider deferring transition in state machines. I don't know what this to-do list is for, but I'm hijacking it. We're gonna have like 8 to-do lists. Honestly, at some point, I would like to go in and just organize our notes.
Yeah.
I can do that at some point.
Okay.
I'm not opposed.
Yeah,
to taking, like,
you're
20,
like
30 minutes to just
really
go through
good
them.
at writing notes. I just like dumps words in random places, and sometimes it
like,
makes sense, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah, it's really weird that you say that I'm good at writing notes, because I feel like I'm not usually. But then the one time that you were like, we have someone streaming the game, I need you to just like write some things about it, and then I just like came back to you with like
I
4 or 5
can't, I don't know
paragraphs of
how
shit.
you do that. Like it's just magic.
I don't either.
Like I can't do that.
Things to be.
So little
fixed
bugs. First
that
things in
are
little bugs
shit right
is
now.
pumpkin card.
What app is this? This is Obsidian. Also, finally
Does
excited to make a
not
stream.
make
Excited to finally make a stream. Thanks for
some
listening. I'm glad that it helps
sounds.
you. And hello, welcome in. So doors are fucked. What else is fucked right now? Transitions. Let you run back and forth. Bad. Be able to do that. Let's see. Does the player feel the same as before? I'm curious. I'm gonna open up one of the old versions of Dante's 9, I think. And make sure that everything feels the same. Godot. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Windows, for tabbing me out of the one window that I have open. Very cool. Dante's 9 main. Or no, sorry. I have a build folder, don't I? I do. What are you? What is this Dante's 9? Thinking.
Something feels, I don't know why, but something just has started feeling off about the first level. I don't know if it's because like the art for it. I don't know if it's just because I've ran around it so much, but it feels like really bland.
That one?
Like I feel like it needs some kind of accent.
This room is empty as fuck. That room that you're in doesn't
obviously
have any backgrounds.
Yeah. But like, I mean, I guess this looks okay. I feel like it needs something like contrasting, but I don't know what.
Yeah.
Because I think also like the...
What's...
Oh, interesting.
Oh. Oops. I didn't realize I broke that.
How did you... Oh, no? No? Maybe?
Oh.
What did you do? Did you change like the...
I think I fucked something up, yeah.
What did you even change that would have done that? Is my question.
I made a change in the projectile because it was
okay.
doing that thing where if it died super early on, it would stay on the player, or it would stay living there.
Oh, okay. That's okay.
Okay, well, you know what? Here's actually kind of a cool idea that just came of that. What if there was an enemy that like threw out things that stayed on the ground, and whenever the player ran into them, they did some damage, or like they were a hazard?
Yeah, we could do that. I feel like that could be a little annoying, but...
Alright, so in the first level... Oh, I guess we don't have tutorial level, do we? TP to room 1. You up here. In this corner. Can I bump my head on the ceiling? I go just above the tile. Let's try this in the new version. Make sure that this feels exactly the same. Oh shit, I forgot about that. Oh, I forgot that the entire room... I do bump my head on that. And I do go just above this. Okay, so this does feel like... Well...
Something's weird with him
No, that
too.
feels the same. What'd you say?
Something. These guys, their particles
they're
like
hat.
sitting on
They got
them.
hat.
Yeah, they got hat.
They got hat. Okay, yeah, let me write these down actually.
I also need to re-add Gibbs to some of these guys.
Enemy projectile is fucked.
You like redid the ground guys, right?
Yes.
Did you like
Which is why
finish
they have a
that?
hat. No, that's why they have a hat.
Okay, you didn't quite finish.
I pushed
that.
it up, but I forgot it's been like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Slash enemy has a hat. So let's fix those really quickly. So
Yeah.
ground enemy.
Another thing that I don't know how you want to deal with it is that if you have two guys chasing you, they'll just sit on top of each other.
Yeah.
Like they're just like stacked on top of each other like this. Like either some way to make them avoid each other, or because what I did for that, which was probably the worst thing you could possibly do, is I made it that they just have a randomized distance to the player at which they attack.
Yeah.
Which is like bad.
Something. I actually don't. I can't think of anything that I feel satisfied with conceptually off the top of my head. So I might want to put some more thought into that. So I was thinking like I could have it so that if there's an enemy in front of them, they try to jump over them, but that could work. That could be some like weird shit. So this animation.
I also just noticed something funny. If you have the Meow 36 as your last weapon and you kill the last enemy with it, it only shoots one shot.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, like it makes sense why it does it, but it's funny.
Yeah.
Like if the last enemy's only on on 1 health.
Yeah,
It's funny.
it'll shoot them and it'll clear them.
Yeah, then it'll
tell
clear.
the player to unequip their weapon.
Yeah.
Which is actually something we can take care of. The ability system is made in such a way that should be not the hardest thing to add
Okay.
or to fix. Because I believe I have the ability to queue a deletion. Okay, yeah, they no longer have their hat. Okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot. And I was
Hat
gonna
gone.
redraw how the Forge UI looks. I might work on that some.
So
you get rid of the hat.
This is probably. Oh. Code that I
Re-add.
fucked with? I don't think so. I
Gibbs.
don't recognize any of this. State machine enemy. Oh, this is the. What is the name of this file? Flying fire projectile enemy. Okay,
Never
sure.
ask the name of a file that I've created.
True. Okay, so level manager spawn object P. P is an enemy projectile. Okay, cool. I don't like that, but that's fine. Okay, yeah, I remember. I fucked up some shit in here. I messed with something. Sorry. Where's a good place to learn how to implement multiplayer functionality? It's so overwhelming. I have no idea, to be honest with you. I'd imagine GD Quest is something multiplayer. If I had to take a guess, GD Quest multiplayer, I would take a bet for it, and it looks like my bets are paying off because they have.
Oh, do they?
A thing about it. Start now. Can you do this for free? Are these free? These are, right? Yeah. Yeah. So I would say GD Quest is usually where I would say is the go-to if you want a tutorial for that. Also, sorry, I don't know if I answered your question earlier, but yeah, it is Obsidian. Obsidian's the goat. What did I change in here? I went. You know what happened? I think I made changes to this. And I was like, that's okay. I'll revert these or I'll fix these better later. And then I just didn't because we took a 2-week break unexpectedly.
Yep.
Projectile shooting components. Projectile shooting components.
Okay.
You 4 months ago? Oh, GD format. Okay. Yeah. Yikes. 4 months ago is a crazy thing to read. So what did I do in here? I fucked something up. Show history. Show history. Bunch of misc changes.
GodotCon Boston. I was there.
Whoa!
Whoa.
I was also there. That was where I started working on Dante's 9 with him.
Not true. We started before, but you know, whatever.
It was a little bit before, yeah. But it was because of GodotCon Boston.
Yeah.
Where is enemy projectile at? Oh, right here. What? Oh, yeah. I disconnected 2 signals that I should not have. Can I perhaps revert this change? I actually don't know. Oh, we're in Gitlins. Would we say it's worth the trip? It was definitely worth the trip for me.
It definitely was. Yeah.
Okay, then yes. I flew up.
I drove.
He drove up.
It was
for a long
drive.
Yeah. But no, it was definitely worth the trip for me. I had a very good time.
Thank you for the follow, Brain Zap.
Am I like? Oh my god, brain zaps? No shot.
Brain Zaps. I am looking for a reference for an anvil. That's why there's nothing going on my screen right now.
Why is nothing going on your screen?
Because I'm looking for a reference for an anvil.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, I know, it's kind of
Look at this guy.
insane.
Nothing's going on his screen. That's like weird. Wait, does this work? I think this works. Also, did you hitchhiking to the next one? I hope that they do another one in Boston. I think that'd be very cool.
Yeah.
But that would be like quite a way away from now. So who knows?
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they do it there again, given that it seems like there's a pretty big Godot community there. Because like if they did it someplace else, they'd have to find like a whole new group of people to help run it.
Oh, he's shooting himself.
Oh, that's not good.
Why?
Why are all these animals so ugly?
Enemy projectile.tcn. Air ground. Mask ground. You're not on layer. You're not on layer 6. Don't lie to me. Do something. Oops. How the hell has it already been an hour?
I don't know.
It's messed up.
Because we've been so productive. Just kidding, I literally just yapped for an hour and did like absolutely nothing. So, not much has changed.
Taking a long time to fire. Oh, and it's still sliding across the ground. Shits. Why are you doing that? What else did I change in here? What did I do? What's wrong with me? Let's see. Collision mask is 32. That doesn't make any sense. It should be 0. Oh, it is 0. Right? Oh, wait. Enemy projectile, layer 0, mask 32. 32. Yeah. Wait, am I like... Hold on.
Hold up.
I'm doing something stupid somewhere, and it's making me upset. Not like actually upset, but like... What
Just a little bit.
Yeah, like I'm doing something stupid, and I don't know why. This should be working, but it obviously isn't. Area 2D body entered by... what if I say like Prince body entered? Okay, does that for the player? But it's not hitting the ground?
It's not hitting the ground.
It's not hitting the ground. Why is it not hitting the ground? Shouldn't it be hitting the ground? Ground is layer 6, right?
Yes.
Am I going insane?
I think so.
Is it because that wouldn't be body entered, but it just was working before? Whatever. I'm just gonna say if move and slide prints time to die, mayhaps, you'll say. It is saying that. I'm being told this. My ear is hearing this. Just right now. We're gonna see what this is. Oh, okay. All right, don't do that. Are alive. True. If not alive, return. And then when red dies, we will do alive is false. And when it dies down here, we will also do alive is false. Sorry. So I was working on a classic style roguelike live at some point. Are there recordings of that somewhere that you're not finding? Potentially. There should be. Oh, that should just be on YouTube. Let me go to my YouTube really quickly. So there should be a playlist on my channel. I unlisted them so that things are a little easier to find and put them in playlists. So if you go to my YouTube playlist, it should be right here. This guy. It should be like start to finish, all the way until I gave up on it at some point. Okay, so this is doing something that it shouldn't be, and let's find out why.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Where?
Bwah. Surreal.
Ooh, I want to go back to Supernova. Supernova was so fun.
Supernova was so
Okay, still
fun.
doing that.
We should
Alright,
just
still doing
play
that.
Rivals instead of like doing game dev.
True. Cool. Okay, that works. We're gonna say that's fine for now. I do need to make a. I'm gonna make a slight modification, which is this. I'm going to make a die function. Where I just want all of this to happen. All of this should be, well, an area entered. Why are you doing velocity to angle plus 180? Weird.
Hmm?
What's up? Huh?
Hmm? I don't know.
Okay, fair enough. Let me make sure this works. I think I might have done something a little different than you did, but I think that might be fine. We'll see.
I'm sure it's fine.
Okay, yeah, I think that's fine. Okay. So we'll call those good for now. We will say yippee. And I will emit those up. So fixes for the projectile and the enemy. So this enemy fixes. Okay, so I also want to fix the doors because they are pissing me off. But let me make sure. Was there anything on here? Wave spawning, enemy issues. Enemies are not very prone. Blah, 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 blah. We need more enemies that put out threats more often. Okay. Bugs. blind guy should have his thing changed, and then the... Okay, yeah, sure. That's fine. So how do I want to fix the doors? Because currently, the doors are very ugly.
Mm-hmm.
I guess, what do we want to do for the doors? Because I remember you talking about it not being something that would work for the library, right?
I don't remember.
Oh
yes.
You talked about the fade in or fade out or whatever.
Fade in and fade out. Yes. Because the gradient is specifically only the color of the fill of the like red goopy tile set, and that's it.
Sorry, what?
It is specifically the here. I can just show you on here. I think I have the.
It's like a hard
tiles.
coded thing, you mean, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay, that's fine. I see.
This color here, right here.
Okay. I see. Yeah, I didn't know if you meant like it was pulling in that from somewhere, but if it's
No,
just, you defined
it's just
that.
hard coded. Yeah.
Okay. So what we could do, is we could have a level define what color it wants the exits to use.
Yeah, possibly. The only issue there is if the here I can just show you. Go here. Does this have the doors on it? Yeah, you can't see obviously. It's the best way to show this. Let me find.
What are you trying to show?
So if for some reason there's two different tiles, like intersecting them. Let me think. I'm trying to think what's the best way to show this. Basically, the entire area around the door has to be one solid color for it to work.
Yeah.
So like if I run the game.
I wonder. Ooh, wait.
You can see
One mode for this.
that this only works because obviously this is broken, but this was all the way over here. It only works because the area all around it is that color. So for some reason there's two different tile sets or some kind of other art back there, it just wouldn't work.
I see. Yeah. So I wonder, this kind of makes me think like, oh no, that wouldn't work, would it? No, that definitely wouldn't work. So what do you think we do there? What do you want the behavior to be? Do you want it to just be that we define the color per room and then...
I mean, I like how it looks currently. I just don't know how to make it work.
Should make it eat people. Holy shit.
Kind of cooking with that
region
one.
in chat. What the fuck?
Okay.
Sorry. My fault. Undo, you motherfucker. Oh my lord, I'm trying to think about this.
I'm trying to think about this too.
So let me just show this tile. This actually does unfortunately just work with the library.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, because the library color is the same as the...
Oh, interesting. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. I think what we could do is I think we could just go with being able to define it per room if we need to. And then whenever we run into an issue where that doesn't just work,
that's
I think
true.
We can revisit this.
Yeah. I mean, it works how it is now.
Yeah. I'm also gonna make this by default a little bit larger, by probably 0.5 or 50%. Yeah, that way this covers the tile area around it, I imagine. Oh, well, you're not going to do that, are you? Hi, you're back. Hello, back. How's it going?
Hello back. We're really funny.
Man, I'm tired. Kinda. Somewhat.
I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what I am today.
Someone had asked about saving and loading before. I don't know if I need to specifically make a video on it. I feel like it's mainly just like the concepts that you could read in the documentation. It's more of like a question of like when should you, how should you, or like what should you save. It's more of like the kind of interesting thing to me, at least. It's a very roundabout way of saying probably not, but like maybe. So this is the room here. If I change this a southeast exit, I should make sure that. So if I do southwest versus southeast, is this changing anything? This is kind of. What even is this? What is this thing that's in front of it? What are you? And why can't I select you? Oh, you're part of the door? You are, and you are part of the door detection area, which actually isn't being used anymore, I think. Right? There's a signal room exited, but there's not a signal for the door being triggered anymore. Except for these doors, which... Sorry, I'm putting my entire mind into this problem right now.
Me too. I'm trying to figure out how the heck to draw this. As per usual. Does not look right at all. Type enemy shop boss none. Yeah, I remember that. Navigation region does exist. Room song enemies route. What am I doing here? Enemies route doesn't exist. Fine. Door route does exist. What is the purpose of a door route again? What am I doing with that? Door
Why are we caring about door route? The only usage of door route is. I see. We're getting all of the doors. And we are clearing them. Well, kind of. I don't think this should matter anymore, actually. Right? Because I'm changing. Okay, let me make sure this is something that you... Do you mind at this? So I wanted to change something. So before you had the room exit and the door and the entrance. And so I was going to combine these into an object that is just one thing.
Yeah.
Are you fine with that?
I don't see any issue with that currently.
Okay. Okay. Because that means I'm going to have to go through, and I don't mind doing this. I'm going to have to go through and make sure that all of the doors and all of the levels are removed. And also that they all still look fine.
Mm-hmm.
And that everything still works great. Which is the
Yeah.
annoying part, but, it happens. Meow. True.
Meow.
True. Holy shit, Moaz is fucking spitting out here. So let's see. So you are a tool script. So you soldier boy Talon. That also means that we don't need to do this. Door root is not useful anymore. Door root is also used.
There we go. It's getting closer to what I want.
Door root isn't useful anymore. It's fine. Door root, you actually are useful, unfortunately, to do replace with your specific code. Fine enough. So I think that these exits should be in charge of this instead. I think that the exits should here. Well, so for the doors, for the exits, I guess. There's a couple ways that I can go about doing this. I can have the level. No, I'm actually so fine with that. I'm fine with still making the call downwards. I think that's fine. So keep a reference to the exits, call downwards, and have it say, hey, you guys all closed right now. I think that's fine.
Okay.
Because I was thinking I could do a thing where I could have the room signal up that it ended, and then have the doors listen for that signal, but that sounds stupid because it's not actually signaling up. It's I was like, oh, the room's here, and then down the tree is the doors. They're like down here.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, okay, well, I don't want to signal down. So what I'll do is I'll signal up to the level manager, and then the level manager will signal back down to the doors, which is essentially just signaling down, but with an extra step in between, which is stupid. So we'll do
me too.
Do something a little smarter. So that's fine. What are you doing exactly? Are you doing anything cool? Continue cleaning this up eventually. Guess what, buddy? It's your lucky day. I don't have to continue cleaning this up. This is gone. This is dead.
Banger.
Let's see. So all of this is for the editor script stuff. I see. Except for this is actually used. This is actually used. Well, actually, most of this is. Never mind. We're not showing the fades right. Where would the entrance be? So if... Actually, new question. What dictates that the player is about to leave the level? This collision. Which is a slight problem. Well, actually, no. That's not that big of a problem.
Oh.
I don't think it is. So what I could do is we will say you are measurable children. Let me grab the transform of this. Position the areas offset I see. Transform. Copy. No longer editable. Sure, dude, I don't care. Paste, and then set this to minus. So I also want to set this to a Or maybe even a green, actually, because then it's the exit. That makes sense. Make it like a green. So then the door is able to be told which direction it's facing. So up, 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 up. Up for you.
After using Ace Right for so long, I think I kind of see how you feel using Godot.
What do you mean?
You can just push all the shortcuts and it magically works.
Yeah. What's
I
really cool
probably
about
don't
that
use
is...
close to as many shortcuts as you do, but
No, I use a fuck ton of shortcuts and just everything. But I mean, you've seen that whenever you're like, how do I do this? I don't tell you click on this thing, click on this thing. I tell you the exact keystrokes that you need to do.
That is true.
But yeah, no, one of the cool things about the shortcuts in Godot is that it's the same as the shortcuts for a lot of other programs. It's like most code editors use the same shortcuts, and if not, there's usually some sort of like profile that you can activate that makes it like some other editor that does, which is really, really nice. Let's see, I will also do export var exit collision. Collision shape. Hopefully Godot can realize what word I'm trying to type there, and the answer is no, because I didn't even get close. So if the door is on the left, the exit collision should be on the right. So exit collision dot well, actually, is that right? Can I just do position dot x is equal to absolute value of 128 times, well, I don't know, I said absolute value of 128. I can just do door dot direction, or well, I guess I would do abs exit collision exit collision. You can tell that I haven't written anything in Godot in a couple of weeks, because I can. Can I just do this? I guess we'll find out. Okay, well now, nope, they are hugging. Okay, that's fine. Minus door direction. Now these should be on the opposite sides. Yes, okay, cool. So now whenever it's a northwest exit, so the cardinal would be up in this quadrant. That means the exit door should be, so the central door is here. You run this way. Whenever you hit this, the door comes down. Whenever the door goes back up, you can run this way. When you hit this trigger, you will go to the next level, or go to the room that it's associated with. And then we can also... How do we want to handle player movements and putting them in the level? I wonder.
No clue.
Like, I guess... Ooh, okay. Hold up. Now we're thinking. What are we thinking about
He's
those?
dinking.
I'm dinking. I wonder if it would be impractical to take over the player's movement and then just like make Dante run in from this direction for the first like half second of the room being loaded.
Maybe.
I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna experiment with just like spawning the player at the door spot.
Okay.
And then I think we'll move from there and see what happens.
Sounds like a good idea.
East door, is that correct? You are not listening. What the fuck? What is wrong with you? Like, actually, what is wrong with you? You know what you're supposed to be doing. You know where you're supposed to be, and yet here you are disobeying and just not listening. Like,
Jimmy left something in my car, so he might be here in a minute. I forgot about
Jimmy
that.
left something in your car.
Yeah.
What the hell?
So he's like,
You're
I'm gonna
Jimmy.
come pick it up in the middle of when you're streaming, because like that's great idea. It's kind of funny.
He's gonna come in and he's gonna be like, everyone should buy Dante's 9 on Steam.
This is true.
Hey,
It's on you. I'm not letting him
a good
inside.
idea. Depends on what you want to do with it. But the answer is if you have a reference to the node. So, like for example, I have a reference to this exit root node. If I want to loop through all of the exits, I can do for child in exit.getChildren. Sorry, it was exit root, right? And then you can do, whatever you want with that. So this variable just gets assigned with all of the children from that. You can also change this to be something else if you want to make it be like exit rather than child. You can do that. That's how you do it. Let's see. So this.
Okay, I made like a little mock-up for the forge. I'm still working on it, but here's what I have so far.
Give me 2 seconds. Updates positioning. Void. And then I will do this, I think. Yes. Yes. Yes, yes, and yes. And then you will be called here instead. As well as here. Right down here. I am tired of these guys disobeying what I'm saying. There we go. Okay, now that looks right. Okay, what's up?
UI mockup for the
UI mockup.
forge.
Let me take a look.
Still need to work on it a little bit, but
ooh, okay. I see.
let me try changing some of the colors. But basically,
So
the
what's the big block
stickers.
that it's on?
What? Let me
What's the
change
big block
this.
that's
I
on?
don't like the colors on this.
Sure.
Ooh, wrong layer. Wrong layer.
You got the bud.
I'm just gonna make all this slightly darker. I think that's what I had originally, actually. But the stickers would be, I might even make it a little less contrasty. But the stickers options will be down here in this box.
The stickers options.
Mm-hmm.
Like the pick 3?
No. This is for the forge. So like the packs that you have and or stickers. So you know how it currently is. So I took this from what the current forge UI was, and I was like, I'm just gonna work around that. So right now, when you pick a card, it gives you the options of like packs and stuff to open for that card.
Okay, I see.
And those would appear on top of this. So this is just kind of like a background here, which is why I might make it even less contrast.
Think about that for a second. I'm thinking about the usability of that really quickly. Could you actually, if you don't mind doing a favor, can you either take a screenshot of that and post it in Discord, or could you export that image and post it in Discord?
The entire thing?
Yeah, because I just wanted to, I want to have it on my screen so I can.
Yeah, I can export it.
On it a little
oh,
bit.
You want to be able to draw on it? So just a screenshot would probably be
I
better.
don't care.
Okay, you don't need it for like.
No, there's a fit button. I don't know what it is. I think it's in the bottom right somewhere.
No.
No.
I always struggle with that, and I don't know why it does this.
Paste. Right.
What if we?
Screen.
There we go. This works. Wop. There we go.
Okay, you sent me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, because I wanna think about this. Oh wow. Why is the quality of it? That looks weird.
Yeah, because I had to scale it down so the pixel size was accurate. So the cards are like
my
all
thoughts about
gross.
this. So let's say that you had. So we click on this card. obviously this card is being selected, which is why he's up here. So he'll maybe have like a board or something around him. And he'll be up here so we can see that it's the same one. So we'll have like our list of stickers. So we'll have like, you know, like sticker capsule A, and then like sticker capsule B, and then sticker capsule C, and you know, so on. So obviously we've got to think about, you know, what if there's a list of them? So you have to scroll down the list. That's the first consideration. Second consideration is, do we need this panel if we have this card up here? Because what we could do is whenever you select the card, this panel shoots off to the side. This becomes the main focus, either moves over here, and this, you know, sits so that like the card is in the center, you know, on the anvil, you know, whatever you want to do. And then maybe the panel's over here. Not obviously this size, but like kind of over here. And then the sticker selection is here. Or something, or the sticker selection takes over this panel. So whenever you select this card goes up, like actually moves up there, and then this panel shoots down. And either the sticker menu shoots up or also comes down so that your sticker packs are here.
That might be a good idea.
Or I'm just throwing out ideas. What you have probably works. I'm thinking about different ways that we could do this so that if any of them stand out to you, you can be like, oh, I like that better.
I'm also just trying to think of like how to make the UI look nice and not just be like boring blocks. Which we kind of want to have it half and half so that way it's not too confusing. But
yeah, because the main concern that I have, there's a couple of concerns with all of them. This one is, if you have a bunch of packs here, it's going to be really hard to get them here to where they're all comfortably on screen, and you're going to have to scroll through them. Also, I'm trying to think of like whether or not you as the player... Well, hold on, let me think about this for a moment. First off, we should also make a note to only show cards that you can do anything with here. If there are no cards that have any... If none of these cards can be anything applied to them, we should be able to get here. Or it should show you have no cards.
I think they should be like grayed out, so that way you're not like, where the heck are those cards? Like they're grayed out and like at the bottom of the list.
Yeah.
It's like you can't see them.
Yeah, we could also have like a sorting thing here. But yeah, I'm just thinking because I'm like, if we keep it this way, where we select it, it goes up here, and then we have our list here. Does this section of the screen have anything meaningful? Is my next question of, would the player want to be able to click on a different card and put that card up here instead and keep this selection here? Click on this card, click. Is that something that makes sense from a player standpoint?
The only thing I can think of is to like compare.
Yeah.
But like, I don't think so really. No.
Okay. Because I'm like, we do have the ability that we could just, once you select a card, shoot this out of this way, make this front and center, and then have either make it front and center or make this the selection UI for the stickers. Which kind of is like, gives us a little bit more real estate to work with. It gives us a little bit more readability as well. Could make it a little bit easier to also allow you to sort the stickers. Because let's say that, you know, let's say that you end up with a run that you have like a gajillion stickers here. I don't know how many we're going to have. But, you know, you've got the box of selection. You know, you would have to scroll very far. And like adding something like a sort option here would be kind of like taking up a lot of the real estate, you know, especially because you've got the sticker packs here. So it kind of becomes like how much real estate do we want for the cards that aren't doing anything? How much real estate do we want for the stickers, which are the upgrades? How much do we want for usability? One of the ideas that I brought up earlier that I think I disagree with now was move this window to the left so that it's over here. Move this to the center so we have our card and the anvil. And then pop the stickers up over here. I don't like this anymore. After I was thinking about it, because I was like, this might work for keyboard and mouse. This would be hell on controller, and it also doesn't make a whole lot of sense. So I think I'm good with that one. Could also, make it so if you wanted it to be a little bit more thematic, you could make this a card binder where it's got this page on it, and you can scroll through and select your card, and whenever you select this card, oh my god, I didn't realize I could do that. What the fuck? I can change the size of my brush? I didn't know that. Sorry. That's insane. I didn't know that. And you've got this other page here, so that whenever you select the card, this page flips back, and now you've got your sticker selection menu back here. And then whenever you can either hit back or like click on the card or something, and then this page will flip back to the cards page.
I kind of like
how
that,
you feel
actually.
about that.
That's kind of cool.
Okay. It might be a little weird because it would still be a scrollable page in a book, but I don't know. Explain that with hell magic or something.
I mean, we could still do like pages. Like
oh shit! You do see a
book.
black screen. I'm sorry. Oh my god! I've been drawing on my fucking screen for a while. So here's what we were talking about. I just missed all of that. So the idea that we were working with right now was you would select a card here, and then it would pop up on this box here your different sticker packs here. And the main issue was like if you have a bunch, you'd have to scroll. And so like, what would we want to do with this UI? Thank you for bringing that up. I'm sorry.
I was thinking, I like the idea of the binder, but we could even do like tabs, because like Balatro with like their Joker menu is like tabs, and that's not too much of a pain to navigate. I mean, that obviously you're not opening as frequently, but I was thinking of that as an example.
It could also be that this is a binder. Well, so we could have it so that this is the binder with your cards in it, like so. And then you've got to flip through your pages, and then whenever you select your card, the binder does like a little, it pops up and then goes down, and then like you've got like a bag that comes up with like your sticker capsules or something.
Yeah, but I kind of like the idea of like a magic binder, because then I could do
scroll still.
Yeah, no, not yet. Just like a binder in general.
Okay.
Because then you could make like cool art for the front of it. I can make like cool art for the front and have it like open up when you open up the inventory. I mean, you could even just have that be like kind of like how Gungeon has the book for like all of your, like, your inventory and all that. Yeah, something like that could be cool.
I would love. Okay, I'm gonna do just not a pushback, as just like a note of like I fucking hate that. I hate playing Gungeon and going to see what an item is and watching the 3 seconds of the animation of it opening, and I want to have some way to either disable that or speed it up. Because I hate it.
Bro hates whimsy in his games. Like, it's so fun. I
think it looks so
like I
cool.
want that to happen every time.
Cool. No, it looks so great. If I'm sitting here and I don't recognize an item, I don't want to have to watch the animation. I think it looks great. For the first 5-10 items, it's terrific. I'm sure it's fun for you. I've seen that animation like 100 times. I don't want to see it again. But it does look sick. It is a sick idea. Okay, yeah. So I just wanted to put that into your mind and see how you felt about some of that. Also, yeah, it does remind you. It reminds me of Inscription as well. Inscription is also a great game. Okay, so all of these exits are now doing the, excuse me, correct thing. What if when you select the card binder? What if you select the card binder, then when you select the card, it slides to the whole screen to reveal the sticker menu? Yeah, that's an idea.
Or we could even have it just be like another page in the binder. I'm trying to think. Because if it's a binder, it would have like 2 sides, so it would make almost more sense to have it. Because I mean, in Gungeon, you can like scroll on the pages, so that's not like weird. But I feel like with a binder, that would be really weird.
Well, it could just be a book.
I guess it could be a book. Yeah, but like a binder would like make sense because like it's a card game.
Yeah, I mean,
and I think it'd be kind of fun thematically to have just like a sketchy binder with cards in it, with a cat, you know?
Yeah, with a cat, of course. Let's see. So.
Let me
So these
think.
entrances
So
don't
what would
matter
we
anymore.
do?
Oh,
I
shit.
guess I don't think the anvil would have to do anything with it if we did that, but that's okay.
What do you mean? Sorry, what?
With the cards, because also we'd have to think, how does it would we need the forge still? Like, what's the point of the forge at that point?
Yeah.
If it's in a binder.
We can do that. I mean, we can still keep the anvil there.
I
Or we
guess.
can move the anvil somewhere. Like, we don't have to exactly remove
Wait.
the anvil. It's still like the upgrade
So
part.
let me think. We could have it that when you go to upgrade, it shows half of the binder on one side, on the left side, with the anvil on the other side. And then when you select a card, it pulls it out and puts it where the card goes on the anvil, and then flips to the sticker page.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
I think I like that the best, because then we could still use the binder for, like, viewing cards.
Mm-hmm.
Like, very easily. Because then if you wanted to view your cards, we could have the binder open up, like, fully on the whole screen. So that way you could see more cards at once. But if you're just, like, applying stickers, you obviously don't need to see a ton of the cards at once, I don't think.
Let me see. I have an idea in my head that isn't fully... It's not fully developed yet. Give me a moment. I have a potential idea.
But I think also
might
using
like
the
you
binder
to
for a lot of things. Jimmy says he's outside my house. Okay. I'll be back in just a
Oh,
minute.
Okay. Then
I'll
just
put you
put
on
the
video
code if you want a
vision.
video
Yeah,
vision. Okay. Hello, everyone. Hello, people. Hello. So what were we doing with this, anyways? I was making changes to the exits and the entrances. Which these will not matter anymore, I don't think. Did these matter in the first place, actually? I have no idea. I have no clue. Entrances. Get entrance direction. Did I write this code? I might have written this. I actually don't know. Maybe not. This doesn't seem super familiar. I would believe it if it said that I wrote it. Nope. Okay, cool. Nope, I have not touched this at all. So I'm thinking what we'll do is we will remove this so that instead... Well, actually, I'll probably keep this. I'll probably just change what this is doing. Because he is currently... I don't like that this is a scene, but whatever. Because currently, these are using marker 2Ds, where you just mark where the player is supposed to spawn in at. I don't like that. I would rather it be based on the door. So like this. So we can put the door here, and then the player spawns right there. So we're going to get rid of entrances inside of room-based... Oh my god, I actually love how little stuff there is in the tree right now for these rooms. That actually feels really cool, even though it might not be the most cool. So we're going to kill entrances, which is going to cause some errors. You are dead, because we'll now get exits. And then I want to do this. So get exit is a function that will loop through all of these exits and see if their direction is set to the same as what's being passed in. So if I look at get exit, this is used based on this whole enum that has these 4 values. So what I could do is, because the exits are kind of weird, I think, right? Actually, sorry, let me add this back before I go drawing. So this entrance ID is southwest. Wait, okay, never mind. I think this is fine. I was going to say this is... Wait. What do you mean you think you're northwest? You're not northwest. Let's not... Why do all of you think you're northwest? You're definitely southwest. Okay, never mind. This is totally fine. I thought that this was going to be some weird shit, but it's fine. I can just completely get rid of this function and then get entrance. So the new level manager, we instead will just do get exit. this might just work. There's a chance that this works. Let's find out.
I'm back.
Hello.
Start room. Empty
Beep,
start
beep,
room.
boop, 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 beep.
Beep beep pop. Beep beep pop.
So we'll get rid of entrances. We'll
Oh,
get rid of
okay.
doors. We will take a look at you. So you are set to northwest. You shouldn't be. You will be southwest now. Like the airlines.
So now I have to figure out how to draw a binder.
Binder.
The only other thing we'd have to worry about with that is UI scaling of like for different screen sizes.
I mean, that's not the worst thing in the world, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because anchors are insanely good in Godot.
I think
Because if you just draw it, if you wanted it to be like expandable based on the resolution, you could just make it a 9 patch, and then I think it would be relatively simple. I don't know how
you make
feel
that
about
sound
9
very
patches and
easy.
I make it sound very easy. Well, because it kind of is.
Okay.
I think it is.
Okay,
9
you want to
patches are
draw the
dope.
binder? You want to draw it?
I'm not drawing shits. I'm not the artist.
Yeah, okay. No.
Yeah, okay. Alright.
Well, you're like, it's easy when it's not. So.
These artists. These fucking artists, man. Ooh, they're pissing me off. Let's see. Does this room load? I think yes. I think there will be issues, though. I think things will crash. Oh, it didn't even load. Okay, cool.
Banger. Okay.
Banger.
What am I doing now? I guess we can try to draw the binder. I think I need to figure out how many cards tall it will be.
Probably 2.
2? Only 2?
Yes. I would think
I
so.
feel like that's
I mean,
kinda
that's what we've
small.
been... Well, that's literally the UI that you're looking at right now is 2 cards tall.
Oh yeah, you're right. I may be stupid.
Like,
I was
that's
thinking...
literally what was on your screen, brother.
Yeah, I know, but I feel like it should be 3.
I mean, you can make it 3 if you want. Like, do what you need to. I'm
You
just
just
saying, like,
look
that's what we've
if
been
we
working with.
run this.
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
It's gonna crash.
I don't know why my
something.
brain doesn't work properly.
It's fine.
I don't need cards. Yeah, I guess it is too.
It's like 2 and some change.
I think it should be 3. And then what we can do is squish them together a little bit more. And also, I think the tabs should be like along the side, because that would make like the most sense for a binder.
Okay, so make it fill up more of the screen vertically and then remove some
Yeah.
of the padding in between.
Yeah.
Okay, new question. So that 30 number is like the damage. What do you want to do with the damage?
That will
What are we
go-
doing with the damage again? What was the plan with that?
I think we wanted to have it in the bottom right, maybe.
Okay.
Because we really don't need this little symbol, whatever that is.
Yeah. I think it's probably fine.
I was
Why is
thinking of
this
doing like
breaking?
another little diamond-like thing, or similar, but I don't
Uh-huh.
think we need that.
Probably not.
Let me just look if we just mess around with some ideas with this. Where are my cards?
Level generator, so we instantiated the room. Okay, this is updating this here.
Oh, you
Is a
are missing stuff. Okay.
Because this is exported after the fact. I think if I do this, it'll be fine. Free viewers! Oh my
Best
god, or no, best
viewers.
viewers. Fuck. Okay, if there were free viewers, I'd take it, but best viewers, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
We don't. I'm sorry, buddy. We don't really want the.
We
best
already
viewers
have the
here
best
because They might
viewers.
know. Oh yeah, that's. Yep,
Yeah, that's
the
what we're
answer.
gonna say.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah, that's what you're gonna say.
Yep, I was gonna say. Definitely that.
Yeah,
I
that
was definitely not
one.
gonna say like we don't want the best viewers because they might be better than me at Godot, and then they would make me feel bad.
Yeah.
Okay, this was working before, whenever I changed nothing. So what did I change that makes this break, I wonder?
We may never know. Oh, why? Why did it set the opacity for my eraser to 50? Like everywhere, and I don't know why. Like, hello? And now it's not working again. Oh, because I was on the wrong layer.
Empty start room. Are you broken somehow? The answer may surprise you. Nope. Dante does have a meow button. Yes, sir.
Of course he does.
Okay, we're gonna take this from the top. Who are you? And what do you want?
Okay, now having two of those looks really weird. Maybe if it like wasn't.
So this failed because door is not defined. Because you are not in the tree yet. However, I don't believe that's entirely true. Who are you? Room name is Empty Start Room. Really? Empty Start Room failed to run. Despite the fact that I would imagine door would be set already. Exit ID setter. Small room, we're creating that, generating that. Empty start room. DSN. So it's exit, it's room with exit ID 1, which I believe is it enum.gd? Yeah. Exit ID 1 is northwest. So the northwest one is broken apparently, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Yeah, something like this doesn't look too bad with having the damage in the bottom right.
Yeah, it's not terrible. It doesn't inherently read as damage to me, though. Even though I know, well, brick doesn't do 30 damage, but it doesn't read as 30 for me. That might read a little bit more like 30 damage. Although, could you try flipping them around so that yeah.
I was thinking the exact same thing.
I think the sprite might need a little bit of updating. Could you toss the number up by 1 pixel?
No, it's gonna look bad. Maybe not.
Could do something other than a sword, but I'm not sure. Like, the thing that comes to my mind is the League of Legends crit symbol. Let me see.
I don't know
Are you
about
still on
that one.
Vision, by the way?
I'm not. Because I'm drawing.
Okay.
Arr.
It's this icon, by the way, this thing.
Oh.
It's like that thing.
We could just try it. This is gonna look really bad, I'm just telling you that right now.
Wow. Maybe whenever I draw it wrong and then I say, man, this looks bad.
You try drawing it, okay? At this scale.
Let's see. I'm still trying to figure out why the fuck this isn't setting. Set val. Door equals val. Print setting door to door.
Either way, the sword's definitely better.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, let me reload the project and see if Godot is just like flicking my nuts over the cache. Because there's a chance.
I love how redesigning the card right after I just ordered a bunch more physical cards.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Setting door to null. Very cool, considering that this is in fact door right now.
No one will know, it's okay.
Oh no, shit, sorry. I put the print in the wrong order. Yeah, that's weird. It's not... Okay, what if we inline this? We're gonna go back to inlining, I guess. Well, I guess if this is being done in the ready... is there... If ready, is node ready? Yeah, there we go. If is node ready, update positioning. Otherwise, it's being done in the ready function, so I shouldn't have to worry about that, right? Yes, okay, cool. We didn't crash. The door's over here, I believe. I wish that there was a way that you could press a shortcut or something in Godot to turn on collision shapes mid-run. That would be quite nice. I wish that you could turn on collision shapes mid-run.
You know what this would be really good for is a poll. I should ask people what they think the different things on this mean.
That's true. That would actually be pretty good. Cool. Okay, that kind of works. So now what I gotta do
it on
is
the
I'm gonna
yarn
offset
though.
this shape in the direction of the
Let me pull the actual value.
sprite back in this direction. So update positioning will update everything. So do we have a aid sprites? Are you even being used anywhere? You are. Nice. Aid sprite dot position is equal to, I guess it's the x, the... Okay, let's just try doing it the same as the exit collision. Positon.
I don't how the attack power art is lower than the stars. You don't like?
What?
I think you missed a word.
That's okay, we all do sometimes.
You're saying it's lower. Oh yeah, it is. You're right. You're so right. It should be even.
Whoa.
That's much better, yeah. The chatter is always right.
Chatter is always right. Type A chatter activity. Okay, yeah. I think that works. I just have to go into the level and manually update them. But can you take a look? Oh.
What am I taking a look at?
Later. Okay, can you take a look at my screen? So, if you want to set up a room now, so let's say I go into room 1.tsn. So, instead of having the exits where you have the entrances and the doors and the exits, instead, we just have exits now, and I can drag this exit over. So, wherever the place, the way this works is the door will be right here. So this is the skull door that comes up. This is the leave room collision.
Yeah.
This is the activate door collision.
Okay.
However, I don't actually think this is used because we're using this like the larger navigation region one right now.
Okay.
I might actually.
I don't get why we're doing that. Yeah. I really don't like
it.
that.
It was worth the experiment for the day. But you know, whatever.
Yeah.
So now you can adjust if you want the entrance hallway to be a little bit larger. You can do that. But Dante will now spawn exactly on the center here, and the exit is over here, and this will be the trigger. And so you can change this, and you can actually see it in the editor the way that it works. So if you're like, okay, well I want this one to actually be like the northwest exit, I can change this, and it will flip. Now this is the entrance, this is the exit, or this is the exit, this is the trigger, and then this is the where he spawns. Cool. Sound good?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you can just place this where you want Dante to spawn, and he should spawn there. So I'm gonna go through and just clean up some of these levels. I might actually.
So he spawns in where the door spawns.
This thing, yes.
Okay.
Thoughts? Why
I think that's okay.
Okay, that sounds like there's some hesitation. What's wrong with it?
I'm just not sure, because if that's where the door is, I was thinking we would want to have him spawn. What does he currently do? I don't even... Let me look. Well, this is going to be off because, yeah,
not going to...
yeah, you're right, you're right.
I can show you what he currently does. I have an old build pulled up in a folder right now. I believe this is teleporting, yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, so currently, you're just right at the edge of the darkness.
Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking, is I like that. Or at least him starting there. Right now, if you go through that... Oh, there's no enemies in there. But the door is not in the dark area. Yes. It's like outside of it.
So... Actually, I have a TP room for a reason. So he starts here.
Yeah.
Walks in.
The door is farther out, yeah.
So there's a couple things we can do, if you really want. So currently the way it is in this... Hopefully this is going to take me to a room that actually works. Cool. This one doesn't work. The exit's back here. So he doesn't spawn on the edge of the darkness. What room is this? Is this 8? I wish I had a room display up here, I'll be honest. I'll just TP to one that I know that I fixed. Room 1 should be... I lied. One of these rooms should be fixed. It is room 1. Oh, wait. Is it room 1? Yes, room 1 is fixed. So you see how I spawned out right here. And then if I walk in, the door is not there because the doors don't work right now. But the door would have spawned right here. So you'd rather him spawn back here at the edge of the darkness?
I think so. Maybe that's just because that's what we had before, but yeah.
I can do that. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I mean, if it isn't hard to change, we can always try both and see what we like.
Yeah, because I could just make it so that whenever he spawns in, rather than spawning right here, I could be spawn, take these 2 positions, and then spawn him right here. So he's kind of in between.
That's
or you could even push this back, make this an extra tile back, so there's 2 tiles of distance between the actual door and the trigger. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was also a thing, PG, that I was thinking about potentially. I don't feel like doing that right now. I mean, I might. DG said, what about making it so that Dante auto walks forward? So whenever you enter the room, it spawns Dante right here with no collision or anything, and the player can't control, and then he walks forward to here.
Yeah,
and then the player can choose to walk forward, and then hits this, and the door comes down.
I see. What I was thinking is, I like it how you can decide whether you want to go in the room or not, but you just said you would still be able to do that. So
yeah, you can still do that. Even with standing here. Yes.
I'm just saying that that's definitely something I want to keep, is I want you to be able to go into a room and be like, oh, I don't actually want to go here, and then go back.
Yeah.
I don't want it to force you into a fight.
Yeah, no, it's not going to.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that we weren't doing that. Okay, so I think I like this card design. I think we'll stick with this. For the health cards,
force them into a fight. True.
I think the symbols are probably still fine for these cards, because these ones, especially the blue ones, since these we could even include the time on it.
Yeah, I was thinking that as well. The duration would be kind of sick for that.
Yeah. Say this lasts for 5 seconds.
So I guess the chain.
We could even have it for this as well. So if actually, I don't think these would need a number.
No, I don't, because those are very specific.
Yeah. I was thinking for the heal, I was like, it should tell you how much health it heals, but though it's
There's,
gonna
like-
heal 1.
Yeah, like. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look.
I forgot I made that one. That one looks terrible. We're not gonna use that one. I mean, it's a possibility for a card, but not that design.
Instead of doing
Oh, I forgot I made this.
Get exit returns this, so I can actually ask this for the spawn position, and I can just change this as needed. So func get spawn position, which we can just return global position, and this would be a parity with what we've got right now. Oh shit! Sorry, that's a void function. You're not gonna be able to work. Now you can. Right here, get spawn position. So this would work. I could also change this so that this was like a lerp towards the exit collision dot.
The main thing I'm not sure how I want to do now is card charges. Because we could just have them above the cards like we did before. I still don't really like that.
Am I getting debugger errors? We're unable to place boss. Weird. I don't 100% know why. But okay. You say so. I mean, I'll believe you. I shouldn't, but I do. Door shutting can be based on distance rather than trigger. This.
Oh, like the distance to the. That's a good idea, actually.
There's a couple of things that I'm thinking about for it. So that does introduce a couple of things we have to keep track of. Not a big deal, but we would need to keep track of them. Because it couldn't just be the door checking how far the player is away from it, because all of the doors doing that means that it would automatically trigger. So we'd need to track which door the player entered in. Not a problem. We're doing that, kind of. It could be editable through this. I mean, the trigger honestly isn't the biggest deal either, because I could make it so that the trigger is editable as well, like how I did this with the how you can turn on the preview of the shape and then edit it in the editor.
Yeah, that could be. You just manually do it, so that wouldn't take long.
Yeah, if there's like something where you're like, I want this to be in a different spot, then you can do that. I actually really like this tool, although there's a couple things I would change on it, or wish that I could change about it, but yeah. Yeah, it's an interesting idea. I do think that going with the trigger is fine for now, unless we have something where we're like, don't want to do this.
The brick card doesn't have sounds either.
Put it on the list.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, lists like that are really nice. I don't know why I'm doing this whenever I have this here. Lists like that are really nice because it's like, it's kind of hard to remember everything that's wrong with the game when there are so many things. Asterisk, like specifically right now.
I should redraw the explosion sprites too. They're really ugly. I mean, they're not bad.
Redraw everything in the game, I think.
Yeah, sometimes I want to.
Yeah, because you've improved so much as an artist. You should just do that, I think.
I think it probably wouldn't be a terrible idea to just draw like a generic explosion that can be reused for a lot of things. I know a lot of games do that, where they'll just have like 1 or 2 generic explosion animations and just use them for like anything that explodes.
Yeah, I don't think that's a terrible idea. Could even do it where like okay, now I'm scope creeping a single sentence that you just said. I'm like, okay, well you could have it so that like you could just have it modulated so that it changes a little bit. And I'm like, okay, well if we're gonna do that, like you could also, we can have it use a custom shader that uses like some sort of like Perlin generation thing or like something to make like slight tweaks possible through like just uniform changes. But no, just be an artist, you do the thing.
Yeah, also that would involve you because you're the shader guy.
What? You can write the shaders?
No.
Well, why not?
I don't know, what's a shader?
Whatever. I also, at some point, would like to optimize this game on
That is true.
my shit laptop.
Yeah.
I think this game should be able to run fine on that computer, but it doesn't.
Yeah.
I would like to figure that out.
One thing that I
Also,
know
that's
that we can fix is removing some of the particles. So the smoke particles I want to get rid of and do them in a different way. I'm not sure how. I know I've seen some other games that do cool stuff with like fog. That would look nice. Like I was thinking of having it even be some kind of parallax layer in front of the tiles that's like very subtle. Maybe have that either like automatically scroll along with some kind of shader. I'm not sure. I was looking at some other games that did similar and I was like, those look cool.
I'm sorry,
I need to look at them
had
again.
a message. I had an important message on Discord. I
That's
had
okay.
to
You're good.
check it. What did you say about the particles?
I just want to
when we were
redo
working to do
the smoke / fog. And I have some ideas that I will work on.
Okay. Yeah. Do
Do I have that in the list?
Have you heard of meta balls before?
Meta balls?
Yeah.
I feel like I should.
So they're this really cool thing. Wonder if there's like a meta ball online thing that I can do. AI mode. Fuck off. Ah, yeah. Okay. So here's meta balls. So
What the?
you see how whenever they get close, they kind of merge together.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can change. You can't like move them around. Let me see if there's a better one that we can like. Oh, well, that's not. That's not. So you can like they kind of merge together as they get close. So there's like some cool thing that you could do, or like maybe, there are like these smoke clouds that are animated that kind of do this sort of banding together, and there's like
That would be
multiple
kind of
rings of them.
sick.
Which would be like the most intensive thing, because it would just be a shader, and it wouldn't be a bunch of particles that are doing all of the things that the particles are doing currently.
Yeah.
And it also,
I would probably need help with that, but that does actually sound kind of
Yeah.
sick.
It would also be kind of interesting because the particles that you've got right now are things that are attached to the player.
Yeah.
With the meta balls being like that, we could just have a canvas that has a full screen rectangle that just renders that on top of it.
The
And
only
then bases it based on world position.
Oh, okay.
So that it moves with the player.
Yeah, I didn't. You can do that. Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, because then it would be like a deterministic thing that would just be based on time and world position.
Yeah. Because I think that would be cool, because then we could have it... We could even have it only show like at the bottom half of the screen mostly. And kind of be more like a fog.
What the hell is... Oh, I
That's a
recognize
cool
this level.
idea.
This is where you did...
Oh, that's... Don't
you did
look
the
at that
first pass
level.
of the enemy AI.
That level is
I
terrible.
remember that. Well, then I shouldn't worry about making it good.
Nope.
Okay. And I think we have the shop room test.
I'll do redo smoke meta balls, question mark.
Yeah, it doesn't even have to be meta balls. I think just like
Yeah, that
exploring
is
the
cool though,
possibility.
because actually some art I was working on recently, I was doing some like similar stuff with like balls that are stuck together like that.
Yeah, I think it's cool stuff. I think it's like
What did I do?
very, very nifty.
There we go. It is very cool. I need to do more cool art stuff like that. That's like cool. And shaders. I need to learn shaders.
It's like crazy that I was able to pull up the term meta balls though, I won't lie.
That was kind of crazy.
Okay, so the level works. The door just doesn't do anything, which is fine because I just need to tell the doors to close now. Which is something here. I'll just make this the... I'll call this integer, I think. And it's not going to go in data. Sorry, bud.
Another thing I want to do at some point is, or another thing that I want to make you do at some point is redo the card shader for the charges. I had drawn this a while ago, and I still kind of like this idea that I have here.
What idea? Oh, sorry, I have your
That's okay.
I'm stupid. Oh yeah, like Okay, I see what you're saying.
So one side is like monochrome, and then there's kind of like a
Yeah, I'm assuming
liquid,
that's
like
moving
yeah,
back
it's like
and forth.
waving, yeah. And then have a pixel art, so it's pixel perfect.
Yeah, I see. Of course, everything has to be pixel perfect.
Mm-hmm. Metaball based
about that
boss. Okay.
Oh god.
Okay, we kind of have to do it now.
It's kind of cool, but like, oh god, no. Why did you have to say that, dude?
Why did you have to say that?
Fucking pixel perfect.
It's going in the notes.
Meta
Metaball.
No.
There you go. It's all caps, so we're definitely doing it. Thank you for that idea.
Ready for exit. Your child in get children. If child is exit or exit component. You need to. I'm so happy you moved past this phase of calling everything a component when it's obviously not a component.
Yeah, that's because I didn't know what a component was. I still don't know what a component is.
Well, this is not a component. You named an entire. You called the base room base component, which is it's not a component. That's the object.
Oh yeah, you're right.
That's an object. It's like calling a player a component.
What was I gonna say now? You distracted me.
Sorry, my fault.
It's all your fault. Oh yeah, one thing we'd want to think about. Do we want to have every level always have the same boss?
No.
Okay. Because that's one thing that obviously a lot of roguelites do, where it's like there's randomized bosses.
Yeah,
for each
I think that's
level.
I think that's the way to go.
Yeah. And honestly, I don't think designing bosses is going to be it. Like, compared to some of the other stuff we're doing, it's relatively easy, I would think.
It's mainly, the main thing with bosses is that you've got to write down, like, you've got to define their behaviors as very, very clearly.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you think of, like, in Gungeon, there's, like, the blob guy. Have you been to the
Yes.
oubliette? Okay, yeah.
The oubliette?
There's, like, the blob guy. Huh?
The what?
It's called the oubliette.
Oh, is that what it's called? Okay. Then yeah, I think I've been there.
You know, he's got like a list of attacks where he like creates like a ring of like blobs that go out. Or like one where he like spawns like a bunch of blobs and they kind of like bounce towards you. And then he's got like another phase where he just kind of like launches up in the air and lands on you, and then he like splits into a bunch of blobs, and then he's like not attackable. So like so long as the boss is very clearly defined into those distinct states, like there's no time where he's doing two things at once. He's just kind of like spawning this one attack, that's all he's doing, and then the other one is like he's spawning this attack and that's all he's doing, and this one is like he's dissipated and he's not doing any other attack right now. I think that's kind of the way to go. The one exception to that is ads. I think that the boss itself only needs to be doing one thing. One of those things can be spawning additional enemies, which, if not taken care of, means there are essentially multiple things the boss is doing, which is attacking you, and then also his minions are attacking you.
But that's just like a you problem if you don't kill them.
Yeah. So that's a you issue. The child is this end. Child. What am I doing here? So I am fixing some of the things that I just broke. So if I look at room1.tscn, before we had a bunch of doors and they got closed whenever the room said, hey, it's time to close. So we can say, what was it? Door root? I think it was door root. So whenever the room ends, we want to open the doors. And then whenever the room starts, we want to close the doors. Currently, we are not doing that, which is fine, but I need to have the exits do that, which we want to do via... Well, you're here.
Now that I'm thinking about it, we want to do the binder idea. How the heck am I going to animate that? Like opening and turning pages. I mean, we could probably just do it in engine, maybe.
We could, if you wanted to.
I think that would be easier, but I don't know if you could. We probably couldn't do like with like puppet animation wouldn't help that, would it? I'm trying to think.
Let me think about it for a moment. Let me think about it.
Because it has to. You have to do some weird.
So I'm gonna have to do puppet
stuff.
animation anyways. I have to do puppet animation for the pack opening thing that you talked about.
Yeah. We just didn't get that working.
I still have to figure that out.
Yeah.
I still haven't done that.
Well, if you figure that out, we can do it for the.
We might be able to. We'll see. I don't 100% know though.
Yeah. You have to figure out how big the binder needs to be. So this is.
Hey, I've been taking a look at a lot of your videos since you tried to get in the game. Design yourself through Godot. Thanks for the great content. Thanks for stopping by and saying that it's great content. I'm hopeful that it helps you, and if it does, then it makes me happy to hear. So, but yeah, why? You said you're getting into game design through Godot. Do you mean game development, or do you mean specifically game design? And if you do mean game design, I'm kind of curious why that rather than game development. Just because usually people are like, I want to get into game development, not game design. Okay. So do I want to loop over? Oh, what am I doing? I'm like stupid. Right? I am. I could just. Well. No, but yes.
Made this too big.
Is it root? Is the thing. Did I write this code? Or did you write this code?
It depends. Is it good code?
Well, that's not entirely true anymore because there's a lot of bad code in here that is stuff that I wrote.
Oh, okay.
Equals self. I wrote this as part of the new level manager.
Banger.
I don't know why I wrote this way because in an ideal scenario, you should never not have an exit route. And if you don't, bye. Or well, we have a list of exits. I could just do. Fuck. I'm like sitting here thinking about this way too much. Room exited connect, on room exited. You pass in the next room in the direction. Are you necessary here? I think the answer is no. Do I need a list of exits? The answer is yes, unfortunately. Fuck. Because I would love to defer all of this down here to the exit manager. So let's see. Exits are used in... We have a list of exits. When the room is first loaded, it erases the exits that don't actually have something connected to it. That's fine. When we init exits, we will clear them. We will add any valid exits here and get exits. So I could defer this to an exit manager. I'm going to say not right now. And I'm going to toss a note on the list of exits up here and simply say to do. Split this and related information.
I forget, are the cards in the UI 3 times scale, right?
I don't know.
I forget.
I think so. I'm pretty sure the cards in the UI are 3 times, but everything in the world is 4 times.
Yes, you're right.
The size of the cards are 68 by 100. So.
Yeah.
Development, sorry, haha. Still not familiar with all the terms. It's a mini 2D MMO. You're going to make a lot of small things before even looking at that. That's fair. Yeah. I didn't know if you meant design specifically, because design is more about like the overall idea of the game, whereas development is like the making the game. So it's usually like a project manager is a designer versus like a code monkey is like a developer. Or I guess not even just a code monkey. Anyone working on the game is a developer. Let's see. So init exits, get exits, on room ended. I can do 2 functions in here, which will be called open doors and close doors. And we have a list of exits. So I can say 4, exit in exits, exit.close. Except the other way around because that's my open function. And I also don't think... Oh, this open door. Close door. Close door. Which is not a function. Right. Open? No. Close. No. Okay. So let's defer this down to here via a toggle preview. I should...
Yeah.
I should make regions in this code, I think, but I'm not sure. Whatever. We'll toss it up on him. Func open door void if door dot open. I don't know why the fuck I'm doing if door. Just do door dot open, man. Just put the door in the open.
Just put the door in the open.
If you don't have a door, we want to find out about it. So the one thing that's going to be missing is I think the sound is not going to play. Oh, just kidding. No, the sound does play. Really? Okay, I thought that was part of the... Okay, whatever. If door root, nope. Just say open doors. And then wherever we were closing doors before, which I actually don't remember where that was. It was on the room started, on room entered. Yeah. Close doors. Does this work? Let's find out. Any bets on no? It's probably the correct one. Whoa, it does work, kinda.
Whoa.
The enemies did spawn. Okay, I just didn't hear them. Which is a little worrying.
Look, we got a binder. Kind of.
Okay, doors open. Sorry, what'd you say?
I said we got a binder.
Whoa. Wow, that's the whole
I know, that's the whole thing.
Fuck that. Ooh, someone is a liar. Someone's a lying bastard. I forgot to make sure the exit was actually correct. It says this is a top left exit, but it's a bottom left exit. Oopsie. Okay, and then we're in the room. Just like that. Cool. I guess you kind of wanted to move that in, right? Didn't you? This. You wanted this to be closer to the room? Question mark. Do you have any idea what I'm asking? Oh, did you not even realize I was talking to you?
Nope. Because usually you're just talking to yourself and
So the door right here.
Yeah.
You don't want this being right here, right? You want this being a little bit closer to the inside of the level.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, let me see what I can do about that, because the actual thing is about this size, because the exit's back here, and the player spawns right here. So the door being here, I could move the sprite back so that it's a little bit faded further. I'm not sure.
Maybe. I think the main thing is I want, no, I don't know. Never mind.
I don't know.
I'll let you figure it out.
What were you gonna say?
I was thinking the door should be closer to the opening of the kind of hall.
So
almost flush with the
rather
wall.
Rather than being back here, here.
Yeah, I would like that, but actually now that I think about that, that doesn't really make sense.
I mean, it could be done. Because we could spawn the player right here with the exit being back here, move the door here, and then whenever the player enters this trigger area, this closes immediately. So the player can't walk back.
I'm just trying to think, because one thing is I want it to be somewhat clear where the somewhat consistent where the trigger is, so that way oh, if I step past this kind of area, it'll close.
Do you think it would be worth having some sort of particle, as gamey as that is, let me go in here real quick. since the
Like
door's
that
right
feels
there,
way too close. I feel like it should be if you
the
pass.
spawn's right here.
Mm-hmm.
So do you think it should be over here?
Yeah, I think it should be. It should trigger right as you exit, like the kind of hall that it's in. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, can do that.
So I think where the actual door closes isn't a big deal. I think where the trigger is the most important.
Okay. Yeah, I can do that. I can. Let me think about that. Yeah. So I could make it changeable, or I could just make it so that it's a little bit further out from the exit.tscn, so that the actual exit collision, or not exit collision, sorry, the door, which is this guy with editable children now, so that the actual detection area is like out here, so that you actually have to leave past that.
Yeah.
Let me see, what's this? This is at 128. So, what the fuck? Why are you minus 64? And then if I do minus 64 again. Oh, no, I guess that makes sense. So I guess I'll just like toss it 64 more to the right. Yeah, so like here, how these are flush with the entrance of the room.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Honestly, could be worth just moving the actual door forward as well. So, oh shit. Well, I guess that's kind of part of this, isn't it? Yeah, here. Good night. Good luck on development. Good night, Sake. Or,
Good night.
I read your username because your username is Sake, but good night, Kiki.
Okay, let me
So
look.
this. So now the player will spawn somewhere in here. Let me see what this looks like, actually. I'm curious now. By a message. Oh, okay. That says, don't open until after stream. So let's not open that right now.
Okay.
I'm imagining that is something stressful, perhaps? Ah, okay. That door is fucked up.
Darkness around the exits. It's just a gradient texture. We're trying to figure out how to make it look better.
Well, it looks fine.
It doesn't look
it's just-
terrible.
So we can do like some particle stuff, honestly. It wouldn't be the hardest thing ever. Like some cool shader stuff. But I'm not too worried about the polish for that. Yeah, it is just a... if you look in here and I turn on the... Right, it is just a sprite 2D with a texture that's just a gradient. Because we love gradient textures around here.
This is true.
This is true.
At least he does. I kind of hate them.
I do.
But...
I do. No. No, you don't. Nope. And I can also say door.position.x is equal to the absolute value of door.position.x times door.direction or something. Does this do what I hope it does? Hey, it like kind of does. Cool. Dude, I love Night in the Woods music. It's so good.
Okay, bro. We know.
Boy. Let a lad be happy.
Nah.
Nah. Okay, fair enough. Okay, I guess I'm gonna go through really quickly and double check all of these rooms. So, empty start room. This is not southwest. This is northwest. Ooh, wait. Oh shit! Wait, I have an idea.
Guys, I'm scared.
Okay, I'm gonna step away from the computer. I'm gonna go use the bathroom, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna do something really cool. Can you keep them entertained?
Oh, yeah, I can try.
Okay, I'll be right back.
I'm drawing a binder. Theoretically. It's not very interesting right now, but maybe it'll get interesting eventually. You never know. Oh, that's rotated wrong. I don't know if this is how I want it to look. We'll figure it out. Oop, too far. Maybe like that? No. Maybe that should be lighter. Like that? No, that's not it. That is not it. Oh wait, the top shouldn't have that, right? This is like the kind of stitching it has to keep the card from falling out. Not sure. Maybe we make it wider.
Okay, I'm back. Hello.
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 Okay, I have some evil, dubious ideas.
No.
Perhaps. And by evil, dubious, I mean not really that evil, not that dubious. Also not that important, but I'm gonna do it anyways because like I'm evil, I guess. Which is I'm going to have 4 buttons, perhaps. Is there an easier way to do this, or is it just 4 buttons? I don't think Godot has anything quite like what I need built into it.
It's over.
Right. No, it doesn't. So I'm going to add an add export tool button. It's going to be north, southwest, or southwest equals. Yeah. Okay, this actually isn't that bad. So we'll have 4 export buttons, which are going to be southwest, northwest, northeast, and southeast. And these are going to be northwest, northeast, southwest. Okay, cool. And I just need a function down here, which is going to be func set direction void, which takes in a direction parameter. We actually, this doesn't have the enum. It does. Okay, cool. And I'm going to say exit ID is equal to direction. And then I'm going to say that this is set direction dot bind.
Only downside of the binder is unless we make it like a magic binder, we can't make the cards wobble around.
Okay. How's that a downside? Just making a magic binder.
Oh yeah. Well, I was making like the little sleeve things because I thought it could be cool to have them like pop up out of the sleeves when you pull out the card.
Yeah. Well, now I'm pissed about this because I didn't realize that this would look like that. Fuck. I'll just put them in a group. Whatever. Expert group. Directions. And then below it, I can do export group with nothing. Right? Does that work? Cool. Direction southwest, northwest. Yep. Also, it is almost 9:30.
What? How?
Yeah.
Hello?
Busy day. Honestly, busy stream.
Yeah.
We like actually got stuff done, kind of.
The first?
Allegedly. It's the first time ever, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let me make sure that you all are where I need you to be. So southeast, yep. And then we'll do room 2, wherever you're at, down here. Room 2. I believe you're gonna be the one that's fucked up. You are. You fucked up, you're not. And then you aren't, and you aren't. Okay, cool. So it's just the top left guy that's fucked up. Ooh. I wonder... Oh, that's evil. Oh, that's evil, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Is it?
I could probably write a automatic assignment function that... Oh, I'm so evil for even thinking about this. This works mostly because the rooms are mostly symmetrical, but even in cases like these... So instead of going through and having to make sure the rooms are... Like, this is correctly set to northwest, southwest, northeast, southeast.
Mm-hmm.
I could just, like, take the 4 exits and take their points and then create a point in the middle that's like the average, that's like right here. And then I could find the exits via their angles, and then I could order them so that based off of this angle, we could go around this counterclockwise, or I guess this clockwise, and then assign them.
Insane.
I'm doing it. You don't go in there. Bad. Your script, you don't go in there. Bad. Very, very bad. Source, util, debug, or I guess it would be editor, right? Yeah. Exits. Tool, extends node. Funk. Nice one. Tool button. Reassign exits. Var equals refresh. So for exit and exit, which is not a thing that is defined yet. Our exits. It's an array of exit component. Child in children. If child is so for this we can do, so the best way to do an average of the, an average for vectors is just like average position, just a vector 2, and then we can just add each of these. Position dot global position, or sorry, average position plus equals child the global position, and then at the end of this, divide this by the number of exits. Yes. Okay, cool. So this is the average position. And then let me see. So Godot is right based, which means an exit up and to the right would be a negative direction, and exits this way would be a positive direction. So if I change this so we're facing this off the down direction, anyone's this way would be positive, anyone's this way would be negative. Which means the one in this quadrant would be like minus 90 or above. I think I could just add 180 to that, right? No, that would be bad. I would take the absolute value of this and then add 180. Or probably the better way to do that is to just add 360, I think, right? Yeah, because it would just loop all the way around. Okay, cool. Sorry, I'm speaking about math out loud to myself.
Yeah, fair enough.
So... Slumberwise. Hello. Oh wait, no, that's not gonna work. Shit. Oh wait, no, that will work. Var exit directions or exit angles should be a dictionary mapped by room component and a float. So for each of the exits, what I would like to do is I would like to take the average position. I would like to subtract. Let me see. So I want to go from the center point to these exits. So I would go center point minus exit would be this direction. So the other way would be that direction. Sure. And then I would compare that to the down angle. And then that would give me the angle difference. And then we would just loop that back around here. Okay. So exit.global position minus that is the direction. And then we can say angle is direction.angle2. Or sorry, no, it's vector2.down.angle2 direction. And then this should give me the actual angle output. And then we can say if angle is less than 0, angle plus equals leg 2 rad 360. And exit angles sub exit equals angle. Cool. And then this is so stupid to be doing, man. This is so dumb to be doing, but like it's kind of fun.
What are you doing?
I'm making a thing that can just make it so you can automatically reassign the exits based on what order it thinks they're in.
That's very funny.
It's very funny because it's like the simplest thing that could ever be done just manually, and I would have had it done 4 times over by now. Can I do a sort on a dictionary? Anyone remember? I can, but this doesn't do what I want it to, right? This can be used to ensure dictionaries with the same content particular publisher is useful when wanting a JSON representation because it's not what is in memory. I think what I want to do exit angles dot keys dot sort custom, which is a function that takes in the 2, and we will return out if exit angles sub a is exit angles sub b, and then we can do for exit angles exit dot How stupid is this, man? How stupid is this? This is so dumb. Does this work? Is there something feels off about this, but I'm mostly sitting here thinking like there's no way this just works first try.
Why?
I don't think it should, but who knows?
Oh, because I'm on the wrong layer.
Okay, well, it didn't crash, which is really cool. So if I made this like the northeast exit on accident, I made this the southeast exit on accident, and I reran the... If I hit the button... Cool. Okay. That looks like it worked. Dope. All right. I made a button that does what I was doing, but
Nice.
automatically now.
Sick.
Oh, this is really annoying because now I have to do that for every file. I have to go in here and assign the script out. Oh, he's stupid. He's so dumb. How did he get here?
We may never know.
Exits. GD. Yeah. Can you do multi-search in here? No, you can't. There's no like fuzzy searching, is there? No. Kind of sucks. I hate that I have to keep checking to make sure that this worked each time. So even though I made a script that does what I did, I'm still checking it.
So what you're saying is it's like completely useless.
It's like 100% useless. Okay, actually it's working like successfully enough. I'm just going to go ahead and assume that it works for the next like 3 rooms. And if it fails, well, you can blame math, not me.
Okay.
Because it's worked the last like 5 times in a row, so surely it should work forever now. Right? That's how that works. Oh wait, did this?
Yeah.
Okay, this did run. Cool. Merp meow. Merp meow. Oh, okay, it was 3 rooms. I got 3 rooms in with the tool that I created without checking my work. Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay, so now the exit should be based on... It's not exactly flush with the room, and I think the reason for that is because the detection is a little finicky. Let's see. Oh, it's detecting the player. What is this collision shape that's around the player? What is this circle collision? Do you know?
The circle collision?
Yeah. Oh, wait, no, I know.
That's for the Gibbs, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, you added that. I didn't even add that.
Yeah, that's why I was confused about why that was being... I was like, why is that there? So I think the player is running into the collision. You can see... Oh, it's because the navigation region's still doing shit. Oh, he's stupid. Oh, he's so dumb. He's the dumbest man to ever do it. I'm actually just gonna like return out here. Well, room start is navigation, get room detection, room start, room entered. Hey, I need you guys to stop beating the fuck out of me. Thank you.
Okay, so I made little sleeve things, which are like probably completely useless given that I don't think we'll actually use them. But they're kind of cool.
Oh, that's actually really cool. What the hell?
So it would go like, and then go over to wherever you want it.
That's actually kind of sick. I won't lie. I don't know how we're gonna use that, but I like it.
I mean, we could use this for looking at cards, and we can have the wobbly cards for something else.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe it could be useful for the like compendium. So instead of like up here, this collection could have the sleeves, and then the actual like wobbly cards could be in the deck, or vice versa, whichever one.
Yeah. I think wobbly cards for like every card would probably be better.
I never noticed that. I don't think that's intentional though.
What is?
If you look up at the top, so the chromatic aberration up here affects the red of the heart more than affects the background of the heart.
Well, that makes sense, but that's cool.
It does. I didn't know that was a thing though. I didn't notice it until accidentally.
Well, it makes sense because it only changes the colors, not the dark part, whatever that's called.
Yeah.
You know what I mean.
Nope. But yeah.
No? Okay.
Nope, but yeah. Yeah, but nope.
But yeah.
But yeah, yeah. So see what this is. I'm curious what's triggering the door, and I think it's the player's world collision. Although I don't think. Or no, it was the navigation region. I literally just said that. I'm stupid. I'm sorry. I literally found out what the problem was, and then. Oh. I forgot to hook it up to the door. Oh, oopsies. We're just a little stupid around here.
Yeah, just a little.
Just a little dumb. A little stupid, a little idiot. Dummy.
This is very true.
The door and scene allow full script change direction of door, allow editing of time up anchor points, allow selection of which tiles to replace. Sure, dude. I'm gonna pretend like all of those are done. We're gonna remove this comment because that sounds about right to me. Do you have? Is this the room exit? This is. So, trigger entered. I guess we could do like room entered or just bringing this back around town, I guess. So you now have a signal called room entered, and I'm just gonna listen to this here. Room entered. Next on room entered. Only problem. I don't think you're actually doing anything, are you? So it isn't ready. We can do door dot triggered dot connect on door triggered. So I need to make sure that this gets disconnected whenever the room actually gets started. Which is done on close, probably. Yeah. Yeah, I'll also set this to... I won't set this to one shot, actually. If door dot triggered dot is connected to on door triggered, door dot door triggered dot disconnects on door triggered. Cool, and then you don't actually exist, so why would you? On door triggered. Void room entered dot emit. And you don't actually have any. You don't have any parameters. You don't have any parameters, and you are not going to care about this, are you? You just want someone to tell you that the room has started. Yes. So now the doors should be hooked up, hopefully. Yeah, okay, cool. So now they don't do anything until you walk into the room. Cool. We're back to dope. I'm very happy that we went from here's a cool thing to hey, we're just doing the same thing, but like maybe a little bit better. A little bit more stable or something.
Or something.
Yeah, or something. So you can see here that I don't know if you want the player to still be back here in the dark, or if you want them to be a little bit closer to the start. Where do you want them to be?
Maybe like just barely peeking out, so that way you can like see where you are, but it's not like way sticking out.
Yeah, I could. Because the way the exits are set up is we are setting the sprite to be at the same position as the exits. Could toss the sprite back a little bit so that we trigger this here. oops. There should be one.
Oops.
Oopsies.
Oopsies.
Oopsies poopsies. There we go. So now you should be over here. So now these should be flippable based on which one they are doing. And I think the player should spawn right on the edge of that, or at least a little bit out of the darkness. Hopefully. Who knows, though? I don't. So, yeah, you're like outside the darkness a little bit. And if you walk back to the right, you're...
Finger.
Cool. Okay, we're back to normal.
Let's go.
So the doors are working again. Yippee. And the doors, I actually do kind of like this more. They're one object now. Which is also, it is really weird looking at this scene setup. Uh-oh, someone's pissed about something somewhere. Oh, you were unable to place this. That's fine. I don't care. Let's ignore. Warning, ignore. Unused. Last variable. It's really weird looking at how little nodes there are in this level. Because this level feels like there's a lot going on. But there's like 4 exits, 4 spawns, the tile maps, and then like that's kind of it. I also think it would be worth maybe combining the environment and background so that we don't have to have these added into each of the rooms. We can just have them as like a one thing, and then if we want to have a bunch of things that are all included as part of the room, we could have them there. Do you know what I mean or no?
So the environment and the environment node and the parallax, is that what you're saying?
Might be worth considering moving these into a scene together.
Okay, maybe.
Or actually, no. No, I have a better idea. I don't think that these should be in this scene at all, actually. I don't think that these should be stored in the scene. I think this should be added to the tree by the level.
No, that's not a bad idea.
That way we don't have to have them in here. And it's like, okay, we're in floor 1, so add the floor 1 environment and background.
Yeah.
And then a room could decide to override it, I guess, if they wanted to, but...
Interesting. Yeah.
Kind of like that. I'm going to write that down, because I think that's a cool idea. Things that are fixed, or things to be fixed that are shit right now. Doors are fucked. Wrong. Transitions let you run back and forth. Yeah. Enemy projectiles fucked. Nope. Slash enemy has a hat. No, he doesn't. You lied. Consider moving environments and background nodes to out of the rooms themselves and let the level decide which environment slash background is shown. I think that makes more sense. I like that more. Because then you can clean up a couple things, and then the only thing that you're looking at whenever you're here is the level itself, and not anything else. Okay, cool. So we have some cleanup that honestly needed to happen. Game field to add, reduce smoke effect, better charge shader, impact particles for hits on enemy and player. Are you thinking about like how Hollow Knight does it?
I don't know how Hollow Knight does it, but yeah, probably.
Okay.
Just like some kind of like sparks or something when you hit something, like a little particle.
Yeah, I really wish I enjoyed Hollow Knight more than I do. Because like the combat movement and everything feels good, and it's got really good feel. Like whenever you get hit, like, you know you got hit. There's also maybe Isaac. No, Isaac is not good whenever you get hit. He just kind of goes, eh, and then you like kind of get pushed aside.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what other game has. Oh, Hat in Time. Hat in Time has really good sounds for whenever you get hit. That's what it was that I was thinking of. Because like you got hit because it's like a little time freeze and like an effect on screen.
Yeah.
Particles and jumping landing. Okay, are those actually just broken?
I don't know what you did to them. But yes.
Oh yeah, you're right. They are just broken. Weird. I didn't think they were. Player.gd. Particle. On hit ground. is not hooked up anywhere. On hit ground is not anywhere, actually. What was on hit ground before? Was this a signal from the player to the player? If input, debug, teleport mod, play animations. Probably do something like it's ground or was grounded, false. And then on hit ground can be done. If is on ground. Oh, is on floor, sorry. Is on floor and not was grounded. Well. Sure. Was grounded equals is on floor. And then we can do on it's ground. So from the floor now, we weren't before. We do on hit ground, and then we reassign after everything is done and set with. And then, yay, landing particles work again. Cool. Jump particles don't though. On jumped, play jump. Were there jump particles?
Maybe there weren't. I don't know.
Let's find out. I've got an old build.
I don't think there were, now that I think about it. I think it was only landing.
There were not jump particles, no.
Because that makes sense, like logically, kind of.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So the jump particles or the land particles are back at least.
Okay.
Yippee. So that's good. Okay, I think that's what I'm gonna call it today.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good.
Ooh, a binder. Yes. Yeah. Oh, you weren't here for that, Nasitos. Yeah. The Forge UI is going to have a binder in it now.
Well, I was just thinking all the UI in general might.
Okay, well, all the UI in general is going to be a binder. So.
This is like really bad and fast, so please don't like judge me for how this doesn't really look like a binder.
Judge him that this doesn't look exactly like a binder.
I also don't know what binders look like.
That is insane.
But how does this look?
Ah, shit. I still have the GMTK 2025 tag on. Oopsies. You're gone.
Those rings are gonna... Okay, do you want me to? Do you want to send me detailed pictures of a binder that it should be in the game?
He's right.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Do you want to ship me a binder for reference full of expensive cards?
You want to get one of those zip-up binders, like this.
The card in the middle gets a ding on it. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I kind of like that one.
Huh?
That actually looks kind of sick. Hold up.
Yeah.
I like that. That would actually be kind of cool because we could have it like zip open and have like a really long animation for it. Yeah, it like latches open and then has like a zip that goes around.
Yeah.
Okay, I was actually kind of joking about that, but now that I'm thinking about it, that would be so sick.
Yeah. No, yeah, if you have a card in the center, if you just happen to get it there, it just has a chance to get -1 damage during the run.
What did you get a question about?
Right now.
Yeah, do you want to explain how we do our rooms real quick? It's pretty easy.
So our room variation is a lot easier than like what needs to be done for certain. It depends on how you want to do it. If you want all of your rooms to be in one map and you want to be able to go between them, you're gonna have to do a little bit more. But the way that we do it is we have all of our rooms stored in a folder for the level. Well, I guess currently we don't. It's just one room folder. And then we have a list of levels that we're going to pick from. Currently, I guess all of these are here. Later, we would just have it so that only these levels are present, so that you have your ones to pick from. And then any level we had here will be automatically added to the list. Not super important. What we do for ours is we make a list of the rooms, instantiate all of them. Maybe not the best idea, but we'll find out later, I guess. Then it will start by building off of one of the rooms. We start by building off the empty start room. And then it will choose a random one of its exits that aren't already closed, place a room on it, and then create that connection. And then it will add the new room and its open exits to the list and then remove the eggs that we closed off, and we just kind of go off that. In terms of how you would store the variants, I'm not 100% sure what you mean by variants. Do you mean by like elements that will change in the room, or do you mean like different types of the same room? Because I would think that you would have... So I'm going to need clarification on that one before I answer. Or unless I already answered your question, which would be cool, but who knows. Probably missed a lot of things in my answer anyways. My mind is starting to wander to other places that aren't Dante's 9, so it might be the time to kill a development for a little bit for the night. How are you feeling, by the way? How are you feeling with your development for tonight? For your
me?
Your
art? You're talking about me?
Yeah.
Pretty good. I don't know. There's just so many things, but none of them are like too crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just need to like writing down a list is helpful. Hopefully that'll help me just like work on little things during the week.
Yeah. Different types of rooms in the same environment. You like my answer? Okay, I'm glad that helps then. Talking about me? Yeah. Different types of rooms in the same environment. Yeah. So the plan that we have is we will eventually have it so that, like, for circle 1, or like floor 1, whatever we end up calling it, we'll have the circle 1 folder, and then all of the rooms that actually belong here will be in this folder. And then we will just tell the level manager, hey, we want to load into circle 1, and it will go and it will grab all of the rooms from this folder. And it will just say, all right, we're going to do generation now with all of the rooms that we've just grabbed. And then we can have one for circle 2 and circle 3 and so on. One place that could be kind of annoying is if we had rooms that will be reused between levels, but I think we could have like a common folder that would always be pulled from, which would be kind of cool. But that is the current plan. We aren't actually doing that, as you can tell by the fact that we have a bunch more rooms in here, and the reason for that is because we're actually hard coding which ones are being loaded. Simple level generator, I believe, just has a list of the rooms up here, yeah, that we're loading in. Why am I storing these in variables again? I don't actually know. But yeah, I think I'm going to call it that for tonight.
Yeah, me
I think
too.
I feel good with the progress.
I'm happy.
So yeah, I will... Let's see, do we have people on Twitch to raid with?
Do we? I didn't look.
We do. We have 4 and 5.
Oh, wow.
Respectively, between me and you.
Crazy.
Let's see who to raid, see who to send you guys over to. Obviously, my Godot people get priority. I'm sorry, Unity developers.
This is true. I love how after you started streaming on YouTube, my YouTube viewership just absolutely tanked. I get like maybe 1 for like half the time. Which like it makes sense. It's YouTube. YouTube streams are like impossible to find.
Let's see. Are you using Godot or using Unity? You have both of the tags available.
I think it's also probably because like half the people that watch me watch on Twitch.
How did you break Godot? Your Godot is not responding. What did you do? How did you manage? Okay. Do you see anyone you want to raid?
Oh, I didn't look. I thought you were gonna find some people.
Okay.
I mean, I usually just check like the.
You know what?
Godot
this might
tag.
actually be funny. Oh wait, hold on. Hold on. I need to find out if they're using Godot or Unity. Whatever. We'll just raid them.
Who are we raiding?
It looks like they just had their Godot crash, so it'd be kind of funny to raid them right now. So.
Which is who?
This. I'll send you the username.
Okay.
So we got energy tonight.
Okay.
All right. Okay, I'm creating the raid.
Yeah, me too.
I will catch you guys later. We're gonna stream again on Sunday. We're back to our regular schedule now that we are back actually streaming. So I will catch you guys later. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for asking questions. Thanks for speaking. And I will catch you again on Sunday, probably, right?
Yep.
A little bit earlier in the day.
Yeah.
I think like 3.5 hours before when we started today. So 3 p.m. EST.
Something like that.
Yeah. Take care. Good night. Sleep well.
Good night, everybody.
Or good morning, whichever one it is for you. But goodbye.
Goodbye.
Okay, and there goes Twitch people, and there goes YouTube people.